of guy who likes an early morning high. I'm the type of guy who likes an early morning high.
Dude, I couldn't kill that solo there.
That was awesome.
Holy crap.
Good morning,
awesome.
rise and grind. This morning's tunes were brought to you by Canachronic, which is Stony Rockefeller and the gang over there. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. Make sure that you show them some love in the chat because I know they're going to be catching it either right now or on the playback.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Thank you guys for making us a song there. They've done some other stuff for us too. You'll hear soon. So it's an honor to have somebody make a custom tune for you. And they even they were on their Instagram jamming out the other song's music the other day. I don't know if anyone caught that.
I did.
Yeah, man.
I did a dabble. I was listening to the song, so now I'm all out of sorts on my brain. But how is everyone doing this morning? Let's do a little bit of panel intros, and then we'll get to it. Before that, let me mention the sponsors: 2020 Mendocino, Easy Swap Pots, and State Genetics. If you're interested in getting genetics from State Genetics, you just got to have a med card, and they will hook you up for your outdoor season.
Hey, I wanted to
They do up to
mention
72 clones. Go ahead, Bake.
2020. If you buy a lot of 2020, you get their cash, and they're doing a thing where you can get a cool box. Just to let you guys know, if you have a bunch of that green buck things.
Yeah,
need,
you can.
Yeah.
You can turn them in for all sorts of different things, but I think that's the most expensive thing.
Yeah. It's like a cool wooden box. I don't know. Go check out their Instagram.
Looks kind of like a cigar box, I think.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I don't know. I figured it'd be a good use for those things. I only have a couple. I don't have enough for that cool thing.
You buy a lot of seeds.
Do you get them with every package, or do you get them?
It said on the Instagram that you get them with every 2020 order. So I'm guessing everything. So yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of seeds. I don't have all my 2020 is from Sequence and Skillbow.
Oh, no shit.
A long time ago, they did the giveaway, and I got one of them. And then when I came up and visited, one of them gave me the other. It's Mendo cookies and glue sniffer. So
Yep.
Good ones.
For sure.
Glue sniffer would be good up here.
What are you snarfing on up there, Sequence?
This is a cheddar scone.
Oh,
wow.
This guy.
It's delicious.
I bet it is.
I'm a cheese guy.
Who would believe that Sequence is a cheesy guy?
A cheesy guy? Dan raises his hand.
Boomer intuition.
Tara, what do you got going on this morning already? You've
Good
been busy as
morning.
shit, haven't you?
I have been. So I'm rolling up some Wook Stomper right now that I was gifted by Ann Hermit Hash. And let me tell you what, I am in love with this. But yes, I have had a very exciting morning. So I got a scoop on a camper, and right now, if anybody I don't know is out there looking for campers, it's hard to find. New, used, it's just everybody's buying them. 1 in 4 Americans are buying campers right now, I've been told. So an older gentleman,
1 in 5 on this panel.
Yeah, well, it fits, doesn't it? Because Dro and I, and let's see, who else can we add to the mix next?
Yeah, not me.
So, not you. Why not? Well, you can
I just got a house.
Borrow mine.
Yeah, exactly. We have houses. We're good.
Now we got a shitter.
Yes, and a shower. I'm so excited. The man was like I was looking around. He's like, "So you like what you see?" And I was like, "It's got a bathroom and it has a shower. That's all it
Tara
needs."
hasn't taken a shit indoors in like 3 months, guys.
He's always posted up.
Not going in a hole. Yeah, but not
Tara,
really.
Camping in the little
Tara,
tent
the-
behind
She
you.
just thinks of the environment. That's all.
No, the pro tip, Tara, is to fucking find a down tree and then sit on that, and then you're good to go. You could just sprint away
How
from
you
it
get
when you're
poison
Have
done.
you
ivy.
guys heard of
So you get
closed loop
poison ivy.
farming?
That's
When
how
I,
you
when
get
I was
pink
like
eye.
5 years old, I wiped my ass with some poison oak.
Oh,
One time,
How
I
fun
bet.
that was.
terrible.
That was great. Still remember that shit.
I
So-
wouldn't think you'd
You
forget
remember what
that.
it looks like, don't you?
Fuck yeah.
We just went and bought that camper and I'm so excited because now I'll have that for when I start my new job in Kalkaska.
Very
Everything's
exciting.
coming up, Tara, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It kind of is. And I don't want to jinx myself, but I
It's all
kind
that
of
good
like it.
karma that you've been putting out there and all that. You
Kind of
know,
like it.
yeah, it's well deserved.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate everything and everyone that's helped me. And I just, yeah, I really needed some things to come together and they really are. And I can't be more thankful right now. Dan, huge shout out to Dan right now. I can't.
I
say
didn't
Work her
it.
do
like
that.
a dog, Dan.
Oh.
Work her like a dog.
Oh, I'm
you
ready to
know,
work.
He's gonna
It's,
too.
It's a very high production job. She saw the facility, so she has a little bit of foresight of what she's gonna have to deal with. It's a very labor intensive job.
I'm ready. I really
You'll
am.
be-
I'm
you're gonna do
I'm
great.
so excited. I can't wait just to get in there. And yeah, Monday, June 6th or 7th, whatever that is, can't come soon enough.
Man, I'm excited to go up there and tour through that place because just the,
So
the
awesome.
idea of how many plants Dan tells us is in a room. I mean, you see the pictures and you can listen to somebody tell you, but I'm going to tell you as someone who's done that and been in Mitten Canico, I just have a completely different appreciation for it. And so with you guys with the vertical, man, that'll be the first time I get to see that. And I'm
Gonna
really,
blow
really
you guys
geeked, man.
away.
It's
Oh, I'm
just
sure.
unreal. Just unreal to see it. I mean, I couldn't believe that that's what I was seeing and that many plants. I mean, just double stacked like that is just
I don't
It's
think
crazy.
Tara's seen a big facility yet. Even
no,
like,
I never had. So I had no clue, just pictures.
Yeah. So remember Scobo? Remember how we felt after we went in there that first time?
Blown away, man.
And I feel like that
That's
every time
way
I walk
smaller.
in there.
Well,
You
the
guys
thing
are
is, you know,
bigger.
but for us though, well, me speaking specifically, I've seen some black market grows, you know, years before that were extremely fucking large. But I think it was like the meticulous attention to detail and the whole start to finish thing, you know, from just walking in the door at Mitten Canico till the time we walked out to see how they really do it, rather than how, you know, somebody that's been trapping for, you know, 20 years has done it. So it's cool,
Yeah, you
man.
know, and this is a high production facility. So things are done at scheduled times, you know, and it has to because it's a well-oiled machine. And the way we take down rooms and the way we process, you know, we have to stick to them guidelines or else we get backed up and then things snowball very, very fast. When you're pulling down the rooms that we have, you can really screw up the trimmers. So it's a vicious chore to stay
Is
up
that a
on top
lesson
of
you
it.
learned by experience, or is that something
Mhm.
you just are trying
Yeah,
to-
we've overcome it. You know, we have a plan B now. So, you know,
Right.
Well,
this
yeah, and-
company, this new company, we're just embarking close to our year mark here shortly. And, you know, we've faced a lot of adversity, but we've overcome it with great leaping bounds. And I feel we're producing top shelf cannabis. So.
Yeah, I was thinking that it goes both ways. Is if you back something up or run it for a week longer, you're gonna have either a dry spell in the beginning or it's gonna be a flood right afterwards. You know what I mean? Of trying to line up your trim people, because as you said, we're not talking about taking down 10 or 20 plants at a time.
No, we take down hundreds, upwards over 400 to 600 plants at a time. Every
Incredible.
10, 12 days. So that's a lot of work. A lot of leaves. We pick a lot of leaves.
It's a lot of leaves.
It really is.
That's
Ready.
all right. Well, Tara, you kind of apprenticed under Sequence with that what he's got behind him right there last year. You
Absolutely
did a
true,
lot
yeah.
of leaf removal out there, and
Sure did.
You know,
That was what I
got some
told them
on the
in
job
my,
training before you go. That's
in my
good.
interview. I was like, I spent a whole summer actually just learning and taking care of plants. I said it was wonderful. I just get out there, take care of plants, and cook for everybody. It was awesome.
And
love
that's great, man. It's gonna serve you so well here, but you won't have to cook for anybody. So
I don't mind. I'll
That's a
cook grilled
bonus.
cheeses for everybody on break.
we're cooking fast. There's like 33 people that work there.
Ooh, I'd have to really get going.
That's
on
a staff.
Yeah, and most of it's on the trim side.
We do have a question in chat. Godbath Music asks, how much pre-trim is done in a commercial chop like that? As in, how much of the leaf removal is done prior to drying?
Okay, yeah, so we'll come through and we'll do what we call a pre-harvest de-leaf, where we'll take all the large fan leaves off. We'll try to get that done inside the room because it's easier to do it when the plants are live than when they're dead. Yeah, so we'll strip it down. If it's got sugar on it, we leave the sugar leaves, mainly. So we do a heavy defoliation prior to harvest.
You guys
I do
take
exactly
whole
the same
plant?
thing.
Yep, just like at home, but way faster.
You take the whole plant?
Yes. Yes,
Oh
we
my
have to, per laws through the state of Michigan, we have to take the whole plant down and weigh the whole plant. So we have to get a whole plant weight.
Like a
And
fish.
then after we break the plants down per se, we'll have to have an actual weight of the plant material that wasn't bud. So we'll have a plant waste weight,
Yeah.
a bud weight, whole plant weight. It's a lot of redundancy. And that's why this cannabis costs so much fucking money in the
Right.
recreational market, because of the protocols that they set up that we have to follow to track these plants to, just, it's very crazy. Just to transfer a plant from a room to another room is a whole process of computer work to do it. It's
RFIDs too.
Yeah.
Baked, you said like a fish, and it is exactly like that. They even use the hanging scale that you would use for
Yeah,
a
that's
fish,
what
too.
Yeah.
I'm imagining, and I'm imagining
Yeah.
Dan smiling.
Yeah.
Just like
there's a
that.
crew.
This
We
is
have
my
like a
favorite
crew.
one.
Yeah, you need bigger than a postage scale for that one.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be
We have
hanging
like
off
a
the ceiling.
crew. We have a crew that kind of comes through, and they're like our harvest crew. They'll coordinate with us, the flower leads, on what plants we're taking down, whatnot. And there's a crew of 3 that'll come in and start knocking out the room. I'll be in the room, tending the rooms, and then this harvest crew will take care of all the weights and stuff. Pretty much as soon as the plant's cut down, it's out of my hands. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of nice.
Yeah. I'm stepping in, helping out where I'm needed at the time, because it is, kind of busy. But like I said, it's a well-oiled machine, and Tara's going to get to see all this firsthand.
Can I make
and do all this.
a weird question, Dan? And then, and this may be a dumb one, but maybe it's not. It would basically come down to the last time that, let me say this the fancy way, the last time that you fertigated the crop before you harvested, as to how much something would weigh. In other words, if you know what I'm saying, like as the plant dries
okay,
out.
so you're looking at like, what was my largest plant weight last time I harvested? Live plant weight was 9 pounds, one plant. That was on a double tap, I believe.
Double tap.
Yeah.
And
That
how
was-
long since it had been watered?
Well, we flush, and that was in a cocoa soil mix pot, so it kind of retained water a little bit longer.
So it's getting watered basically like 1 to 2 days before you're taking it down.
Yeah, it depends. It's like I said, it's all on the schedule.
Absolutely.
And, it just depends. So like I'll call for what plants need water, because some are heavier drinkers than others, so I can dictate which, because I run multiple strains, not monocrops. So I'll say send me water for 75 plants or whatever, and our feed guy Joe, shout out to Joe, who's the director of cultivation there, he'll send me what I request.
Okay, I got the one other question is, when you guys, because you're doing whole plant hang, I believe, right?
Yep. Well,
So-
at that time we would.
Okay, so what are you guys using to chop them at the base?
We just have regular fucking
Like
I want you
edge
to tell me some
clippers?
cool shit, like you had some PVC,
No,
PVC
no.
cutter ones for
Right,
those cheap,
fucking
gigantic ones. Yeah, man.
$15 fucking Ace Hardware fucking floppers. You know?
Dude, I tell you what,
Break
that
it in
electric
half, but you-
chainsaw works so good.
How much was
It
that
does.
anyway?
It'd be dangerous in that facility.
Well,
No,
I
but
don't
for
wanna
home
make
use,
it
how
bad.
much would that be? Because somebody's going to want an electric chainsaw to cut their monsters
I
down
don't
come
remember.
Croptober, man.
like $100, 150.
The oscillating multi.
Honestly, the
A
hardest
branch
part
was-
about this thing, whole commercial production, is the after harvest, cleaning up all the root balls and cleaning all the tables. That is the hardest part of the job. I mean, it's very labor intensive. To do 2 racks, it's quite a feat. Takes about 3 days to flip it around, get it ready back for production mode. And yeah, that's probably the biggest challenge. And once you transplant them plants, you got about 6-7 days before kind of just sitting idle, bouncing around to other rooms, helping them out. But it's a great job. I'm very, very humbled and honored to be able to be there. Shout out to Freedom Green.
Sounds like an awesome place, and I can't wait to go through and tour and interview those guys.
TikTok,
Yeah,
that's coming,
great.
man. It's coming up quick.
And I'm gonna be there with you guys.
You're going to be
working.
there with a
So
pooper
exciting.
and a shower.
I'm so excited. So excited. I can't even see straight right now. I'm so excited.
It's been a good day for Tara. She finally has a place to shit.
Yep.
Oh boy.
It's been a good few weeks. It's been a good few months for me, actually. I'm
Awesome.
doing good. I'm really happy right now. I can't
Same.
Can't complain right now at all.
Life is good.
Really is.
Well, yeah. And you have things in the tent behind you, too, right? It's not like you guys are sitting there with empty tents right now. What do you got growing?
I've got we've got let's see, Purple Haze Gelato. We've got a Primal F2, and then we've got all of the clones that we took off of all of our new stuff. So Alchemy, Mango for President, Second Sight, Cheesequake. Shoot, I know I'm missing some. Wedding Cake OG, Skittles. I know I'm forgetting something. But we're getting ready to pop some new stuff too, but probably going to be just a little bit because, our situation's going to be a little iffy. So I don't know. We haven't figured
We
out.
have to get you a little 200-watt chill to put in there. You guys could crush it with a little 200-watt chill in there.
Oh,
I like the cut of your jib, man.
I'll figure something.
Oh yeah,
out. We'll figure something out.
hell yeah.
Get you a little LED in there. You'd be good to go.
We'll
Get a little-
section off a little section of the hash.
Well,
shell.
Pull behind trailer or
Well,
something. and
no,
then
what we
make
can
it its
do
own little-
is we can get one of those little small solar panels that they sell at like Harbor Freight. Get enough of those, put them right on the roof of that thing,
Yep.
wire you up, and you'll be good to go.
That's what I've actually been thinking about, but I didn't know where I was going to acquire that. I didn't know that Harbor Freight had that stuff. Thought I was going to have to look online.
I mean, you can find it all over the place. It's 2021. There's all kinds of neat shit now.
Yeah, that's true.
From one boomer to another, man.
Damn, yeah. You might as well tell her to Google it. Welcome to the club.
What a good morning.
That was so
Already.
progressive of you, Scobo.
I
So
try,
speaking
man.
of progressive, if everybody wants to,
Are you trying to sell me fucking car insurance, bro? You better
No.
not be fucking trying to sell me car
Why would
insurance.
you do
I want
it?
to make sure
You look
everybody's
like
on
you-
live chat.
You got to
You
fucking.
ruined
You've got
my
all sorts of
segment.
insurance, Scobo.
Well, look at him. He's got that new haircut, man. He's looking to recoup his money.
No, it's my money, my $14 haircut.
Oh my goodness, I wasn't even in live chat myself. Gosh.
Yeah, switch to
Red
live
said
chat,
is
people.
disappointed.
The reminder is
Yeah.
always useful, really.
Yeah, because top chat sucks. I don't know why they invented that.
It's even worse for
YouTube.
me because I'm always hosting the show, so I don't ever have to change it. So then when I go watch other shows, I'm like
Why am I not seeing
oblivious
the right
to
thing?
the
Yeah.
to the whole deal. Then about an hour in, I realized that I'm not in the right chat.
I mean, Red and I did a show on Polarity Science one time where he was still looking at the last Michigan Bros Grow show that we had just left off of. And he was like, why isn't anybody even
So
answering
funny.
in chat? Oh my god, it was fucking hilarious, man. So it was like 40 minutes into
And
the
you're
show,
like,
and
they
Red,
are.
I'm like, Red, are you not seeing the chat, bro? And he was like, what? It was a classic Polarity Science, Red Setter Farm. Just it's
I
great,
love
man.
it. I love it.
It happens.
So I'm going to be actually dipping out of the show a little early to head up to Sequence's house. So I'll probably catch the end of the show with him. So I'll probably be on for a little bit longer, but I'll be cutting out a little bit earlier to get on the road.
You are a woman that stays in motion, man.
You get to pick up the RV.
Are you
No,
getting it today?
actually, he's got to get a couple things checked out for me to make sure, everything was, okay and road ready. And so he actually said they've taken it to Texas usually. So that's mostly where they've gone, is to Texas with it, but they took it out west to the national parks and that. So it's been kind of all over. They've taken very, very good care of it. It's very beautiful. It's way too nice for me, honestly.
Good.
Way too nice to me. I'm way simple of a woman, and this is way nice. I'm
Well,
living in the
good.
lap of luxury now.
Good, good.
What's everybody else doing this weekend?
Got to figure out where you can grow now, Tara.
I know. That's gonna be the next situation. But I'm
I mean,
hoping
not
that-
necessarily. You're gonna be growing a lot of plants.
Oh, I know. That's true. I mean, if I look at it that way, but then it's like, I feel like, I got to come home and do something else. I got to tinker with something. I'm just hoping that this is just a little bit of a stepping stone, and then we'll be able to find a house up there, and because it's a little slim pickings. So I'm hoping that this will just be a little bit of a get me by until we find a house, and then hopefully,
It's because the
Growing.
population's like 5K once you pass the wall.
they're not that far.
There's nothing but empty space up there, Tara.
Yeah,
we
like-
need to
You
get
can- you
we
can
need to
tell.
get baked up here, man. We need to get you up here.
I
bro.
gotta get my climbing gear. I've never climbed an ice wall.
That's
Oh
all
my
right,
goodness
man. We're gonna send the copter down to fucking pick you up, bro. You're gonna be just
There we
gonna
go.
take a
Hey,
basket,
I'll
bro.
take a copter pickup. I
Hell
didn't even
yeah,
know it was
man.
like that.
right on, bro. We got you.
You're gonna love
No,
it. up there,
I'm
dude.
excited to get up there and see your place. And I want there's an Instagram that shows like really cool Michigan places, and they're all up there. They're all up north, like beaches.
Dude, there's cool
hiking
It is
shit all over the
places.
state, man.
There's
all
like an
over.
island that operates a windmill still, and it's like all Dutch windmill stuff or something. It's like Tulip Island. It's kind of crazy. So I'm hoping to go there this summer.
Oh yeah,
Do
I
it.
would love to do that. Make sure you tell me about it. I'll do it with you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm definitely gonna swing through.
Yeah, I'll do
You'll
that.
know. Yeah.
As soon as he
there's-
learns
there's
to
a bunch
climb
of
that
cool
wall.
places. Yep. Exactly. I'm working on it. I
Kingfisher
got a
says that
trainer.
you need to take the dragon up the wall, man. Fly a
Oh
dragon
yeah,
up
I
to the
forgot
wall.
about him. He's in my garage. Yeah.
Let me go tap him for this job.
I'm
This
growing
mission.
him. I give him
Garage.
water every day.
I'll be on Caribou show tomorrow morning. I'm
Oh, you
pretty
doing
sure.
wake and bake? Nice.
So you can look for me there. Chat.
Cool.
I'll try to be interesting. Hopefully they ask me good questions and stuff. I see Prophet and Fluff and a bunch of the guys Indica in the chat.
If you could be any animal, what would you be?
Right, I gotta expect that one to come up, huh? I'm gonna be the fish in the Amazon that swims up your pee hole.
Bites
if you
people?
pee in the river.
Oh,
Ooh.
no. I have nightmares.
Yeah,
The-
man.
the-
Yeah,
dick
you've heard-
fish.
You've heard of the dick fish, right?
Of course.
That's me.
Who hasn't heard the number one enemy of a dick when you have a
The
dick?
number one enemy of a dick.
Like,
We're getting to the PG-13 part of the episode.
yeah, I guess so. But Chupacabra light says in chat. Yeah.
Chupacabra.
Tara's dying down there. At least she's
Yeah.
got mute, but she's dying.
Tara knows about the dick fish.
Yeah. That's why I'm not going to Amazon.
You got me with the swimmer fish.
It's a real thing.
I mean,
It is
that's-
a real thing. It is.
You need to get baked down there with his Hank Hill narrow urethra and get it straightened right out with the dick pic.
Thank you.
I didn't
Man.
know that Baked had a narrow urethra.
Yeah, I didn't know
learn
that
something new
either.
every day.
Skilbo checked me without my knowledge.
You got to go with the jokes, man.
Damn. How about me?
Damn, it's baked.
Damn it, Bobby.
My dog's trying to eat my scone. I had to get her out of here.
And that's one show they need to stream more. I guess I haven't watched King of the Hill in a while since I haven't had cable.
Oh goodness, King of Hill.
Yeah, classic.
Love it.
Propane.
Propane accessories.
So I'm looking, and I might go to Grow Green today. They didn't have Fox Farm the other day, but they have some Motion Force in stock now.
They're not open on Saturdays.
What?
Nope.
It's weird.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
not.
this? What kind of business
Gotta check the
arrangement
internet,
is this?
son.
Sweetie, I have
Yeah.
said
Their
the same
hours
thing.
posted.
I
Their
literally
hours are at the
walked up to
bottom
them,
of their website in the finest print I've ever seen.
literally
Fucking-
walked up to them and
what
said, "Do you know how much business that you're losing by not being open on the weekend for people like me who drive from Cincinnati to do my business with you?
Oh
Right.
wow!
I just
Like,
order
I'm
it
not doing my
online.
business with you."
I'm glad I didn't drive.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
if you
I'm
don't
not
need
gonna do
soil,
that today.
I just order online
Yeah,
on
not
their
gonna
dank
do that.
deals.
What's that, Dan?
I order online on their dank deals all the time. They usually have some really fucking great deals on there.
I gotta get 17 bags of soil though.
Yeah, I don't think they'll ship soil.
Yeah.
They
it's-
might.
Well, they
but
said it's like I think on their site it's $50, but you gotta order $500, and I don't think I'm ordering that much, so it's whatever.
yeah,
I'll go in the middle of the week. I just didn't know that.
that sucks. But
Oh
I
well.
agree.
What a weird business model.
I know.
Well, they don't want their employees to work weekends. I mean, is it weird or is it good?
I
Depends
guess.
on
Yeah,
which
I
way
mean-
Well,
you
Weird.
I think it's good from an employee standpoint. It's cool to
Yeah.
have the weekends off, but at the same time, there's a
I
lot
know.
of people that
I
do
agree.
a 40-hour work week.
I agree.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
when you
That's
start
what-
closing
Just
your
give them Tuesday, Wednesday off.
Well,
Exactly.
'cause-
That's what
well,
like a barbecue place would do.
Right.
You just gotta
Yeah.
Or,
understand.
you
your
know,
market.
Monday.
you work every
Take
third
Monday off.
weekend,
Monday.
like hospitals do.
Yeah.
You know? When I
Yeah.
worked at the hospital, I only worked every third weekend.
It's weird in that every other business I've ever been to is open on Saturdays for sure, because Saturday's the money day. But it is what it is. Yeah.
Is whiz.
I don't know what I'm gonna do
What it is,
today then. I
whatever.
mowed the other day. Nothing. I don't know.
Mowing sounds good.
Yeah.
You
your
have
yard's
turned
looking
My
into
lawn
like,
is
yeah,
looking
you're
sweet.
it is, man. You've put some work in on it.
If
You're getting
anybody
that
wants to
homeownership.
donate a pair of New Balances slightly broken into
With
sequence,
curled toes.
let us know. Yeah, just
you're
yeah,
just
maybe
jealous.
a slight green stain on
Want
the
the
bottom,
grass
but not
stain,
like
too.
full,
You're
not
jealous.
full yet.
Yeah.
My grass isn't even staining my shoes yet. You started mentioning that, and I was like, "Oh, I should wear my other
I
shoes
thought-
just in
Yeah.
case."
Don't wear your white soles, man.
I have expensive shoes. and
No,
I,
if you
like,
if
I'll
you
stain
mow
them.
when it's dry, you should be good. Just don't mow when it's wet, like
Yeah,
in
it
the morning
hasn't done it
dew and
yet.
stuff. That'll definitely stain them up.
We just bought a new tractor last weekend. Oh yeah, nice little Husqvarna.
Oh, dude, I was just
Nice,
looking
man.
at us. Come on, give me a riding one.
Yeah, with the 24 horse Corolla.
That's what I was looking at. 24 horse.
Yeah,
God.
yeah,
They're reasonably priced. I
yeah. It
was like,
wasn't
all
bad.
right. I went to John Deere. I'm like the same thing
What an
except
old man
smaller blade.
conversation.
Yeah, this is.
Well, I
I
bought a
got-
trailer to drive it home.
Talk about a boomer conversation.
Yeah, no shit. You want to hear about my new mower?
It's badass, man.
Thought this was a wake and bake, guys.
This is. Are
Dude,
you gonna
that's
tell
why,
me?
because I'm fucking baked talking about mowers.
Are you gonna start
Faded
talking
lady
to
likes
me
your new
about
tractor.
propane and charcoal,
Technically,
propane
yeah.
and propane accessories?
it has to do with.
Taste the meat, not the heat.
So I
All that
hope
good shit.
everybody caught medical. Let's get back on cannabis, I guess. Everybody caught medical Mondays.
Oh yeah, man.
That was
So was lit.
exciting. Spartan
Got
showing
it.
up for us.
I love his fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. and
Fire.
Fire.
Everybody make sure you're up to date on the boycott list. Don't buy their crap.
Yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about the MCMA and their lobbying against cannabis caregivers' rights and stuff like that. And yeah, if you want more information, a good source would be the Medical Mondays episode with Pleasantry. Spartan was on there, and he got to chat about them. He's in
Shout
our
out.
chat right now. He went on a pretty passionate, very honest rant about what they're up to, and I thought it was really cool. And I think that as many people as possible need to see it. If you want to skip to the very exciting parts, it's like everything after the first 30 minutes.
Actually, they have clips. They have 3 clips out there that
Yes.
really.
Yeah, they clipped it now.
Yeah, it's great. It was awesome, man. I was listening to that at work. I have my headphones on and I'm listening to it and I'm listening to Spartan go off and I'm just like, yeah, laughing and shit. And everybody's looking at me. I'm like, man, I'm listening to this badass podcast.
Good.
Tune in. It was cool.
Yep. It's the whole thing is really good. So those clips probably give you some insight into what you're getting into. But yeah, it's worth it. They asked them a lot of questions and got a lot of answers. They managed to get them to say the stuff that they didn't want to say for sure. And they had a lawyer on screen with them. So that guy's
Crazy
definitely
partner.
getting fired. Yeah.
And I'll be first to say Freedom Green Farm does not support the MCMA. We are not corporate cannabis.
Yeah, man.
Heck yeah. That's all they had to do, but they didn't.
I'm not
Right,
against.
exactly.
I'm not against corporate cannabis. I'm okay. They can make their money, but it's when they start trying to stamp us out or stamp out the ability for you to grow and care for your own patients.
Right.
I mean, it's just
That was one of my favorite points that
it-
Spartan made was like they should be competing with him in the corporate sector, in the
yes.
commercial market, not with
Exactly.
us as caregivers.
They had some number cruncher walk in and say, "Oh, hey, by the way, we could get 11% more if we stamped out a whole
No.
market."
Right.
You
No,
know,
they
whatever.
they were mainly concerned about these 5 delivery services in their area
Yeah.
they were competing with, so to speak. That's what drove them. So that's
I'm
pretty
saying,
shady.
I guess that, you know, they're not profiting, they're not doing well, even though they said they were, you know,
And that's
to
on them.
push for
And they're
more. It's
not
like what
good
Spartan said.
business people.
Exactly. Don't push for more
Exactly. If you
if
gotta
you're
come and crunch
eating
on
and your
us, you're not
family,
trying
yeah,
to
and your
out.
employees are happy, why are you pushing for more? Oh, because you're trying to get it all. You want the whole cookie. Yeah.
Greed gets you nowhere.
Well,
Yeah.
think about it. When you have financial backers and you have a board of directors,
Hedge
Board-
fund backers, I want to
a
mention.
board of directors' job is to increase profits, increase profitability. It's never to take a loss. So every quarter you must do better.
Yeah, exactly.
When your fucking model is shit and you can't start making those numbers, then you don't need to rub out the wrong competition. You need to look at your model.
Yep. So yeah, just stay up to date on those companies is all I can really say.
Yep.
Don't buy them.
Like Spartan said, though, Scobo, they could increase their profit margins if they just put that money in their pockets.
Yes,
Instead
instead
of
of paying
lobbying.
lobbyists.
Exactly. Yeah. And they couldn't answer that when he was like, you know, how much money have you given to lobbyists? You know, when you could have just put it in your pocket. And they're so.
So who's
Yeah,
got outdoor plants going in?
Woo.
I keep thinking that I'm going to start auto seeds, and I haven't done it.
Well, this would be the weekend to do it.
You
I'm
think?
waiting.
Yeah.
All right.
I am not going to
Uh-huh.
be able to do any kind of auto seeds until I move. So I'm hoping to be able to do that starting around July 1st. So I might get them popped maybe 2 weeks before that so that I'll be good to go because it's not that bad to travel with cups.
Right.
We will be planting in the greenhouse, raised beds directly from seed. So no germination on the seeds. We'll be doing that this weekend. We're going to run some Primal Punch F2s. And then we picked up some blueberry cross from my buddy at work that we're going to run some blueberries.
Have you ran the Primal Punch F2s outdoor yet?
No, I've never ran.
Okay. Yeah, because I have those. I don't know, my clones are taking forever to clone or like root. So
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing here wrong, but in the meantime, like Sequence gave me a chopped cookies I'm probably gonna put outside. And then I just gotta figure out what I was gonna put outside. So
I mean, I have a lot of
popping
clone
seeds. But,
Drop cookie.
I could use.
Did you happen to get your Citric yet sequence and get that switch for the chopped cookies?
No.
No.
That would require me actually seeing Red in person, and that's never going to happen. So
Red is the Artful Dodger for you.
I don't think I've seen him in a year, just about.
Shout
You haven't
out
seen him
Uncle
since you
Rick
guys
in
went-
chat.
Did you went
Like-
camping?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's you know, goes to show prepare earlier and earlier. You know, so
Well, it's still cold up here if you're going to grow outside. Hell, we had 33 degrees.
Yeah, I'm
know,
not
so
too
it's
worried,
still
but I would
cold up
like to at
above the
least have
ice wall.
roots out, the riot roots by now. But we'll,
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're still on time. Don't worry. Like your plants will be 6 foot taller.
sweet.
It'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Did I happen to tell you guys that I was thinking about next year I'm going to be able to make a raised bed? And I was thinking about it, and I've watched a lot of stupid ass videos on it. And I think I'm going to use
You got money for lumber?
no
You got money like that?
nope. I'm using fucking concrete block, bro.
Okay. I was just curious.
So
Like if you were flexing on everybody saying
hell
you
no.
build a raised bed.
No, just like I'm talking about that garage is going to be a steel building. Don't get it twisted. I ain't got made like that, man. No, what I want to do is I was thinking about it. And if I use cinder blocks all the way around, let's say that I make it 2 feet wide, like 12 feet long. I should be able to get, 4 or 5 good plants in there, get them all stretched out. But the dirt, I'll fill myself. And then all of the little holes in the top of the concrete block, I'm going to fill with soil. And then I want to do like some IPM plantings in those small little spots.
Oh, okay,
so
yeah.
I'd like to put some marigolds in one. I'd like to put some lemongrass in another one. You know what I mean? Just right
Alternate
along.
them, like
Absolutely,
a pattern of
man.
some sort.
Absolutely. And just fucking water all that shit. It'll never get big.
It's a
I think
clever idea.
Yes.
I wonder how long
It's
the
super high.
concrete would last against like the roots and the water.
I mean, if it breaks, I can go buy another one for just a few dollars and replace it and be on
Right.
my merry way.
That's a good idea.
Well, and then there's also the ability for me to be able to literally drive in any kind of PVC pole that I need. So in the beginning, if I wanted to use it for other vegetables, I could take like a 10-foot PVC, put it in one side of the concrete blocks, span it over the top, put
Sure.
it in the other side, pull a tarp over it. If you wanted to use it
Cheddar
late
Bob
season,
says you saw that on Pinterest. Is that true?
I may have. I'm not sure where that came from. I don't know, man. And
Cheddar
so
Bob, I know you're right.
it may be. I don't know.
Works though.
But then you would be able to, for late season rain, you could basically make a fucking awning out of that shit. And you could take 2 10-footers, meet them in the middle with a coupling, and then be able to drape something over the top of it so that your plants aren't getting late season rain. I got high and started thinking about it. And I'm like, you know what? This might just make sense because it's not going to be expensive to do. Versus, like
Yeah.
I was looking at if you're going to use, say, the corrugated metal shit, like they use for steel roofing and stuff like that, you're still stuck buying, at best, you still have to buy a couple of 4x4 posts for, your corners. Then you need some in the middle. It starts adding up, man.
Okay, I'm back. Are we talking about fences, it sounds like?
No, but another
Oh.
thing I would do, Skilbo, is to drive in like a steel post in the corners or something to hold your blocks.
Yeah, those T-posts.
Square. Yeah.
Get some 6-foot T-posts that you'd be able to, like, I've seen my neighbor that at the new place that I'm going to, he's like an old school farmer and does this. He's not growing weed, but he had like the 6-foot T-post put in and then wrap that all around. So he's like, oh, that's where the deer can't get in here and eat my crops. So I was thinking, I'm a city slicker, so I need to start paying more attention to shit. So if I'm going to get this,
Get a deer
outdoor
problem.
Well,
I do a lot of deer tricks.
I was thinking, I don't know what we're talking about, actually. Never mind.
Well, so like if you get deer that are bothering your crops and stuff, you can hang Easter eggs off of them around Easter time. You can hang CDs off of your plants. It'll keep the deer from chewing on your stuff. It'll scare them away.
Oh, true.
Christmas ornaments, like all sorts of stuff like that.
So one of the cheaper ways this works then is it still requires you to spend a little bit on wood, but you make the wood post like he was saying, and then just go get that screen, the fence screen, and wrap around the wood post. And
Yeah.
deers aren't gonna walk through that if you get the good stuff. It's only like $35 a roll. I was looking at. Just doesn't work for humans because they can cut through it. But yeah, that's what
And
I was
yeah,
thinking
right.
of for it. But you gotta be, out there where
Well, and
people
I
aren't
was-
gonna mess with it.
I was just checking chat too, and Cheddar Bob, yes, I will be using hugelkultur for that. I have a lot of definitely wood around there that I can use. And I was thinking about, if I only do one level of concrete block, all I have to do is just dig down a little bit and remove some soil, and then I'll be able to backfill that and get it all built up with that. But with the brown on the bottom to break down over time, get the fungal going and all that good shit.
Shotguns on tripwires is chat solution to deer.
Damn.
Savage.
For all predators, 2 leg and 4, right?
That's right.
Man, if you're lucky enough to have a fenced-in yard, oh, then yeah. I was gonna say you put your dog out there. Like a dog's best defense.
Fuck, if I put my dog outside, she'd just bark all day, trying to get in the house.
Not if a deer came by, she'd smell that.
If
My
I'm out,
dog.
she'll just stare at squirrels the whole time.
Yeah, you have a lot of good squirrel action back there.
Yeah, it's a lively neighborhood. Urban squirrels, though, they
Yeah,
eat like rocks and CDs and stuff.
and they have different colored bandanas.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Urban squirrels.
They are, dude. They're savages out
They're
here.
like Bloods and Crips.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fucking, you think the nut or the cannabis game's serious? The nut game's serious over there.
The nut game.
Oh, Spartan has a deep hatred for black squirrels.
Really?
I don't disagree, really. They'll steal your bird food.
He
They
does
dig
not
shit
like-
up.
Worse than a
breed
brown
shit in
one?
their gardens. No, they're all the same.
I was about to say, a squirrel's a squirrel, man. I feel like they'll all steal
squirrels from
your,
the-
Some of
steal
them are
your
pretty
bird
fucking
food.
destructive, though, man. I used to have a
They all
squirrel. Look, you're talking about squirrels in the city. I have, like a 6-foot privacy fence around my house, and this one squirrel, I watched him for like a year. He was living in my neighbor's attic, so he would like scamper along my fence, jump on top of their shed, then jump up on top of
Uh-oh.
like where their gutter is, and then whoop, he would just disappear. I'm like, oh shit, because I'd get high in the back porch
Says, oh shit.
and watching the squirrel, man, and then he would start like, yeah, he came by one time. He was just happy as shit. I called him Thiefy. This dude came rolling by with a McDonald's bag, like a huge McDonald's bag full of fucking food, and like leapt off my fence onto the shed. And then watching this poor bastard try to yank all that shit through the hole in the roof is when I realized how big that hole really was. It's like, oh shit, that thing went all the way through.
Yeah.
Don't think squirrels won't fuck your shit up.
Speaking of that, have you anybody ever had a mess with your outdoor plants?
I wouldn't. I don't know.
Do they smell it? Are they an animal that smells and is like,
You have to
nah?
remember, terpenes on cannabis is meant to deter animals. We're
Yeah,
just
that's
weird ones that like it.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Doesn't deter deer though. You
Dude,
know?
and
That's what I'm
getting
saying.
your
Deer will
roots
come
out.
munch on it.
Getting trikes in those sticky
Yeah.
little paws, man. It's kind of
Yeah,
slows them down on
that's
tree scamperings.
Could you imagine coming out and stuck to a tree? It's like, oh, that's my GG4. He got on my GG4.
Have you ever seen a video of the goats pruning the leaves?
No.
Sequence, pull that shit up. That is.
All right, guys, I'm
Cool.
gonna.
I'll look for it.
Random goat video up.
Tara,
Off
you
internet.
bouncing?
That's such a
Yeah.
boomer thing to demand.
Dude, you're gonna buy a goat, man, after this, yo.
No, you
Yeah.
can rent a goat for a week and have just put some fucking that
Fucking
welded wire
crazy.
fencing around and let them work.
Goats fucking trim these fucking plants and don't eat the buds. It's crazy.
Oh wow. I was watching a goat video this morning. I wouldn't mind a goat if I ever had a good property for farm animals. They
Hell
seem
yeah.
like a fun little animal. Low maintenance.
I'm gonna get on the road. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
See you later, Tara.
See ya,
Drive
Tara.
safe.
Yep. Profit, rent a goat. I need a date. Jesus.
Prophet wants that Baphomet goat.
Seen them fainting goats? So,
Fainting goats are awesome, dude.
yeah.
I'm looking for it, but I haven't seen it yet. I
guess
put cannabis leaves, but all I'm finding are weed-eating goats, and all goats will eat weeds. So
Gotcha.
Dan's out there giving bad goat advice.
No.
People are already ordering
No, it's
goats.
out there. I seen the video. I just don't know.
Cancel your orders, people. Return them. Amazon will take them back.
I found a YouTube video of a guy feeding cannabis to his goats, like dried buds.
goat
He is
pruning.
becoming a boomer
Yeah.
from the lawn into the
Oh.
video.
I'm becoming a boomer.
That's what he said. He cut out a little bit on mine.
Mine too.
So if he could repeat
Potato
the boom.
signal. Yeah. I said that, he's looking up goat videos. You got cat videos too?
I bet he does.
I was just trying to do Dan's thing.
Dan's bidding. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the effort. Like I said, I'll have to look it up later, see if I can find it. Jeez.
Very-
oh,
Mm,
What are you
Yep,
showing
yep.
off, Sequence? That's the
13
house
minutes
mix?
to hash time. That's his trim run? No, I don't know what that is. That looks like his. I know last he showed one
It's
of
from
his
the garden
old
behind
trim
him.
run. Yeah, well then yeah. Is that the sugarized shatter one?
I'm proud of you, bro. That thing was full of shit, but I'm surprised you still have some left. Or as much as you do, I should say.
Oh, I was talking the whole time in mute. Yeah,
Oh,
from the greenhouse behind me. It's let's see, not the last jar either. I've got a bunch more.
I
I
got
think
your
would you have
jars.
3 jars out of that?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
more,
something like that. It's a little bit more.
more than that.
So maybe you have been smoking a little bit more. Okay.
I smoke a lot, but I've got other stuff too. I got Dan's stuff here. Hold on. We're gonna have a hash time here type show. Here's the
Show it off.
balls
Ooh.
from Christmas. Remember?
Yeah.
So like that. That's how much I've dabbed of that. Not that much. There we go. Got it to focus.
Crazy.
So wet, right? I got new lighting. Look at that.
That's looking good.
Yeah.
Crazy.
1225.
That was a lot of fucking. It was a whole jar, dude. It was
Like
so
a pint
packed.
jar. Yeah, completely
Yeah.
to the full to the top.
It was crazy.
And I've got other stuff too.
Has
Here you go.
some-
I've got THCA. Oh, dirty Sprite.
What's your thoughts on the THC?
I dab it at like 600 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah. And okay,
It gets me fried.
I'm gonna get my toad slurper for hash time ready.
There we go.
what is that Sequence?
This is THCA. So
Yeah.
it doesn't have like a bunch of terps in it. So I go higher temperature because what it is, the terpenes are what's so volatile when you do a dab. So like
Mhm.
something that's this wet, if you were to dab this at like 600, the terpenes vaporize at such a low temperature. They're like super harsh. Diamond, the neighbors close the door. The terpenes are super harsh on your throat.
Yeah.
That really makes the difference between this. It's completely dry, basically. It's just THCA. So you can go in hotter and it won't scorch your throat because it doesn't have those volatile terpenes in there. There's kind of a plus minus to terpenes, and BHO versus rosin is kind of similar because a lot of the rosin is like
Oh,
drier.
that's sweet, babe.
So you can go at a higher temperature because it's got a little bit less of that terpene content and you can get a better buzz.
Gotta heat it up. I got the hot dog.
It's a lot of
Phil.
science to doing good dabs.
I was just going to say that is that everything seems to be very hard set and you can figure out what these things are and what temperature you should be doing things at.
You can figure it out. Yeah, it's a cool thing.
Ooh, Singapore sling, Dan.
Hold on, let's see this hot dog. Can you get it to focus?
That's fucking sweet, man. Come on, pull it back.
There you go.
That's sweet, man.
You got the wiener, man.
He's got the hot dog.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a live action
Where
show.
does it go? Put it in the hole.
All right, man. Ooh, what'd that
That's
run?
where the
at?
hot dog goes.
$12 on Etsy from Newfoundland.
Hell yeah, man.
It's pretty dope. Yeah, I was like, I can't.
That
Yeah,
thing is-
Compared to, because I know how much some of that marbles cost, the pearl sets and shit. Like, damn. So that's
Yeah.
a really good deal.
yeah, I love it. So I'll get
Man,
it ready here. We got 9 minutes till hash time.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
I'm
all-
loaded. I've been smoking that platinum jelly this morning. In-house really kills it with those platinum
Got
lines,
your
like you
Singapore
said.
sling, Dan.
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
The platinum is good lines. Dan's a big fan of those ones.
yeah.
Yeah, I just washed a bunch of platinum last night. Platinum Kush breath,
Ooh,
dirty Kush
Yeah.
breath.
Baked. There's a goddamn I'm baked in chat. You guys got to arm wrestle or something.
oh wow, yeah. I'm more of a Rochambeauer, but I will arm
The
wrestle.
real baked.
Yeah, we got to figure out who. There can only be one.
I've
Only
had
one
this name
Highlander.
since I can pull up beta accounts from long ago.
Who's got the lower?
He said,
cert?
"Let's go." Okay. Or actually, it's a wake and bake, so really we should have a smoke off.
Okay, fair,
To be
fair.
honest. So let's see. You got any dabs? I love my dab. This is it now.
Yeah, your opponent's gonna do it on their honor system.
Yeah, it's an honor system.
That's a worthy dab.
Oh, I love
I'll do
that.
a big dab.
I love that.
Pickle Rick.
It's worth the Terp Slurper hits is the thing.
Dude, it does, man.
So
You
that's
can-
why like I don't
big
go
rip.
like as big as I go on like if I want a big one on the other one.
I had a slurper for like an hour.
Oh no. Dude, I gotta give you the link. We found $15 slurpers on Amazon
I don't mind spending like
What?
60.
and we ordered 3 of them
Right.
and they came.
How's it how's
What do
the
you
weather?
think?
I haven't even really checked them out. It had, I mean, I can go find it.
First time he puts a torch to one, it turns black.
I'm not using it. I didn't have to use it. I got
Black.
a different company one from America.
Yeah, that's a nice one. That one doesn't break the bank.
Yeah, this one was Dro suggested from
Yeah.
On Point
On
Last?
Point Smoke or something like that.
Mhm.
And yeah, they have 3 different kinds. This was the cheapest. It's called a B quality, but it's still dank. And it
Yeah.
was $60. Then they have a
Yeah.
A quality for 80 and then they have a separate one that's like the best quality for 115.
Yeah. I
Not
mean,
too
yeah,
bad.
what your stem might just be a little flat on one side or something.
Yeah,
That's-
exactly,
Alright,
exactly.
man.
So it's
I
like
can-
whatever. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for the hit
Mhm.
on that.
Yeah. 'Cause
So
my little freaking $100 rig doesn't need a $100 fucking slurper.
yeah.
Gobo's got hemos right there.
Oh, I gotta set up my new gun so Sequence can start giving me shit.
Oh yeah, Bake
my
finally
torch
bought an
was-
IR gun.
Yeah, I was on Amazon, then I was like, I should probably buy this.
I had
If
to break up
sequences-
some ice in the hash shed, and all I had was my fucking torch. So now it's all Bobby.
Well, I do want to take a second and after I want to cough here, I want to shout out High and Tight in the chat. I have been smoking on the sour melon and now this is the GMO. It's a really nice job.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
nice. And then Fo asked me about the hemos, man. Hey, you know what? I'll tell you one thing. Look, you want to learn something about hemos? You want to learn how to clip these things? Clip them like this. That way, when you're ripping it, you just hold it like
And we lost you.
I wonder if when he moves, he'll have better service.
there's your boomer tip for the day.
We missed all your
missed the
boomer
whole thing.
tip.
We
You
missed the
just
whole
came
thing.
back and said, "There's your boomer tip for today."
Did my potato signal
If
kill
we
me?
could have
Yeah,
clipped that,
dude.
that'd be so funny.
Yeah, please
Yeah,
clip
that
that.
was- That was awesome.
What's the guy's name? Randy. Randy, if you could clip that.
It was so funny. He goes, so if I could show you one thing, and you hold him up, and then you freeze. And
Okay,
you
let
go,
me try this. Let me try this
There's
one
your
more
boomer
time.
tip for the day.
That's perfect. Clip it. Okay, look. So see how this is laying back on itself? Okay, that's how you want to clip these things to them. People usually clip them the other way around. This way you can hold it like this and just hit it easy.
See, now I would do it different when I was
Right, everybody does it backwards. Do it like this. Try like this one
Put
time.
my
Oh,
thumb
man,
up
you
there
fucked it up. We were
at the
supposed to pretend that it didn't work again.
Skillbo,
Check out that pattern sequence.
I like your tech,
Oh,
but
that's
I would
cool.
put my thumb at the top of the.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that
Put
was
my
crazy.
lips on the thumb.
Yeah.
That way I wasn't touching my lips all over that fucking hoop when I
Okay.
passed it. You know, I meant in a group. But I like your tech. I agree with your roach placement.
All right. Yeah, that's some old school stuff.
Yeah, you guys use tips and shit. I can't roll like that.
I rolled a joint for some friends of mine the other day, and they were so blown away.
I bet.
They were like,
A work of
"What?"
art.
Yeah.
It really is. You do a great job.
Well, it's like,
Chase-
you want an inch and a quarter or a king, and I barely smoke flower anymore, but I rolled one of the best joints I've rolled in a long time.
And see, as I've
So-
gotten older, my rolling skills have gone to absolute shit, man. Like it's terrible anymore. I have issues where my hand will almost lock on it. Now it's all smashed in. It's just It's not a good experience. I've learned to just, take the L and use a roller. That way I can at least enjoy the fucking smoking experience rather than trying to hold my pride and be like, well, I could still roll a joint. Yeah, but it smokes like shit.
You need one of the Porch Farmer boomer boxes.
I have one of those and I don't like it, dude.
What?
I do not like those boxes.
Using it. Nope. I had to buy like a fucking 6 packs of paper. I like it. So
Gilbo,
you know what my issue
I'm
with it
kind
is?
of with you.
My issue with it is that you have to pack the fucking roller. First of all, if you get the cheap one, you're fucked because you can't adjust it. If you're gonna buy the box, buy the raw box because you can at least make it roll a proper size joint. You can increase the size of the roll area.
Yeah,
so you have to cram it all full of fucking weed. Then you have to like either put the paper in there and then try to hold it up to your face and lick this big fucking box, or you have to be slick with it and you have to lick the paper and then feed it in there. And then you have to hope that it catches in there rather than doing some stupid ass back roll that just makes a shitty ass fucking joint.
Damn, yep. I don't know, man. Maybe I just am more fluent.
Baked and I have the same experiences I can see with this.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is for me.
I lick the paper before I put it in there, but yeah, personally, I don't.
But okay, I've done that too, and you get all the Scooby scrums all over it, and now you got crumbs all over the lick part that's supposed to be clean because it's about to go through the roll process.
What? How the fuck do you get Scooby shit all over it?
Because it's just a mess.
Clean, yo.
There's no standard amount to put into it.
Here's what you do.
You can pack it too tight.
Listen to me, bro. You take your fucking raw papers, right? Those are the exact same size.
That's what I use.
Right? And you tamp it down. Make sure to clean the backside of that paper. That red paper. Get all the fucking Scooby sacks off that prior to putting your fucking paper in there, and it'll grip every time, man. I don't have no problem. Here's another: don't overstuff it. If you overstuff it, it makes it hard to roll up and spit out.
That's where I'm making the mistake right there.
Yeah, I think I overstuff it a lot because
dude, really,
I don't know the amount yet still, and it's like every time I'm making a mess. It's always a mess too.
At first, man, I'd roll them so big they'd be too big to shoot out the hole. And then the shit would just spit back at me,
well, it makes it like, it bends it like a stovepipe and shit. It makes it fucky. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to roll fucking penners.
Well, no, I got it now, bro. I pump them fuckers out quick, like
yeah.
it.
I'm waiting for the next level where it's just like put the weed in over here, you put a box of raws over here, and press the button. And I need 3 joints.
They got fucking 100-cone fucking machines. We can fucking shake you fucking doobies
I need the home version though.
Box.
Yeah, give me like a 10 spot.
You can get small bump boxes.
Yeah, they make small.
Oh, true. I might look into that. I've started thinking about cones and just being a cone guy. Just pack them. I don't mind.
You can buy a box like 900 for fucking cheap, man.
Yeah, I might do that. I don't smoke joints too often anyways. I love I want to get another one of these. I've been starting to look. I learned the name Church Warden Pipe.
It's hash time.
Oh, it's hash time. I'm gonna mute my mic. Yeah, they're called Church Warden pipes. So I thought that was interesting.
Since we're gonna mute our mics, I'm gonna play Stoney's song again real quick.
I need to mute mine. Can you mute mine?
Fantastic idea.
And then I like that raw type of guy who likes an early morning high. Baby, I can't wait. Start the day by getting my head straight. Baby, I can't wait. Start the day by getting my head straight. Baby, I can't.
It was a
Yeah.
cool opportunity to share that. Thank
Yeah,
you,
man.
Stony, Catachronic. Excellent work. Stony didn't get to see it the first time we played it, or hear it the first time we played it. So that time I shared it the proper way, and then so we could be in the background. But I appreciate it very much. That dab got me high.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
You had time to do a proper dab without having to worry about, speaking up because I'm going to ask you some dumbass question.
See how big that dab was? That cloud I had there? That was pineapple banana
Ooh.
Who did that?
by Terp Shack, the guy that runs all my extract.
Do you know what I just read yesterday? Papaya strains are PM resistant. So that's interesting.
Well, I can say this is that I had a Nirvana papaya like 9 years ago when I started growing. It did not get PM, but that doesn't really mean anything because it's white label genetics, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah. But yeah. I'm half tempted to put this papaya back cross outdoors then.
I think it's great that Painted Lady noticed that I didn't fade the music out, because as
It was a
a
little
former
choppy.
DJ, it's horrible. I'll find a way.
Yeah, I don't think it's easy through
I don't
Zoom.
have a mixer, so I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to edit it. But yeah. That's some demanding boomer crap right there. Don't worry. We'll get it done.
As anyone that likes audio, it's a thing for sure. I'm sure like 20 people are like, and then no one else notices at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm high and my brain won't work, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
How's
somebody
your
saved
flower
me.
room going?
my flower room is going really well.
Should have some buds starting, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Interestingly, the crescendo cross that I made is boomer crap equals anyone with ears. I agree. But my crescendo cross is keeping up with GMO, like in height and in.
Really?
It's actually bigger in bud size, so it'll probably finish faster.
Now, did you veg it in a long time, or did it? Like I guess what I'm
All
asking
of
is
those
what's
plants vegged a
what's the
long time.
percentage of like the flip? Did it double in size like GMO does?
So far, yeah, but GMO, you know what I mean? GMO, the thing that's notable for is that it just keeps stretching.
Yes.
So I'll know in like a week or two if that's the case, kind of deal.
Bro, I have that fucking
I'm about
platinum.
2 weeks in, maybe.
I got that platinum garlic clone from Doc Dankenstein going, and it is honestly 7.5 feet tall. I mean, it just exploded. It has truly doubled in size plus, and I've got my lights pulled all the way to the ceiling, and I've got the plants opened up as much as I can, and I really can't illuminate the very tops of them. So
is it woody? I mean, are you able to manipulate it?
Super crop it.
well, yeah, I've super cropped a lot of it. The problem is that it's on the edge of the bed, so like the raised bed. So
There's
the way my
nowhere to go with it.
lights are hanging, yeah, I can't pull it the other direction into the lights because then it's already overshadowing one of my those blueberry sunsets that I have. So the blueberry sunsets, I have 2 phenos. One pheno is fucking outstanding, and the other pheno I can't get a true judgment for because it's surrounded by a gigantic headlights and then that platinum garlic. So I had to adjust my lights for my tallest plants, And it's like, if you can't stretch into the sweet zone, fuck you. You're just going to struggle.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
going to have to end up running that plan again so that I can get a true idea, especially, you know, thinking about this is I have to move houses soon. So that means I have to move grows. That means I have to try to do as much as I can to try to recreate my environment somewhere else.
Yeah, and
Get
that's
all the kinks worked out, and you know, so
That's
I
it.
expect to have some shitty gardens coming up here real soon. Coming up,
just
know.
happened. Yeah, I went through it. It's tough with the changing.
that's how she
garden.
rolls, man.
Yeah, but you'll dial it in. You're experienced enough. It should just be a matter of maybe one garden. Your learning process.
That's the hope. But you know, let's go back to something we were talking about earlier, which is Bake told me to come pick up those absolutely wonderful totes. They are the guys. I don't even know.
Told you to get a hold of them, didn't I?
Oh yeah, I got to come back down. I don't know. You know, like I
Whenever.
said, I'm not going to move yet because I got to wait and finish out the crop. I'm on week 5 right now on this. So hopefully it'll be like harvest, move, and then drag all that shit.
Yeah.
But those totes will be a game changer because I won't have to disturb as much of the soil, meaning I can cut it literally in chunks to load into there rather than, you know, like digging like a dog and throwing it off the wall and bouncing it into the tote and it's all breaking the rhizosphere
I
and all
didn't
the
even
other
think
bullshit.
about that when I did mine.
Well,
But
there
I
you
also
go.
didn't. I also knew mine wouldn't probably stay alive because it's gonna be in storage for months before I even got moved.
Well, you only did one run in yours too, right? Previous
Yeah,
before you packed
exactly.
it up.
Yeah, exactly. That too.
Yeah.
It wasn't also. Yeah. So.
I've been using mine since we basically started the show. So
Yeah.
I've got almost 2 years in this soil.
Do you have an idea of how you're gonna chop these chunks out? Like, what are you gonna? Is
Well,
there a tool
I
you're
have,
gonna use?
yes, I have an old Army, it's called an E-tool, like an entrenchment tool. You ever see like the folding black shovels and shit and
Yeah,
you can make them
yeah.
like, okay. So it has a saw edge. I'm going to try to cut down as much as I can and then
Okay.
and to be able to pick
Yeah.
it up. So that means that I have to wait for the soil to dry out. So how am I going to dry my soil out quickly? Well, I'm going to try to increase my temperature in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And see if I can't get the soil to dry out easier. So that's less of a pain in the ass trying to lug 400 pounds of soil up the stairs.
Yeah. Yep. Maybe I'll come up there and just bring them up and help you do all that.
There you go, bro.
Well, if we time it right and I don't have to do anything. Because I got 4 of those. I don't know how many you need.
I just
Tell
think the
me
way
and
that
we'll
you
do the
have those
math.
giant totes for that is just going to be,
It's the most feasible way for, especially if you want to try to cut them and keep them intact. I don't see any other way. That's cost effective because those are only like 20, 30 bucks, you know. I think we lost Skelbo.
Well, at
Yeah.
least
Yeah, my-
that'll be the biggest chunks for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
my
yeah.
good old unstable internet connection there. So I froze.
Wonder
up for
what's
myself.
your new place? Did you even look at that before you moved?
What, where I'm going to be growing?
Where you're moving to, your internet. Did you look at the
Yeah.
megabit options or megabyte options?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, man. This is terrible. It's just too common.
All right, you're gonna have to DM me and I'll help you look.
Yeah, we'll
for
figure it
internet.
out, man.
Yeah. If as long as you're in some sort of, it sounds like you're in like a civilization, civilization.
I'm south of the wall. Thank you.
Yeah, so you should probably be able to get some good internet. It's just a matter of not, yeah. There's a lot of people that'll sell some boomers out there on some crappy internet. So we'll get you right.
There it
Consult a
is.
millennial and we got you, dude.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this can't be happening in 2021. This is unacceptable. So.
You need gamer speed, bro. Gamer
You don't
speed.
even need gamer speed. This is, especially since COVID, you just need streaming
Yeah.
speed. Like,
It's
that's
funny
like
because
basic.
it's only started to happen recently, man. Like
Hmm.
I always had a decent signal before, and now I've got this potato signal, and it's just
they
fucking
could have,
killing me,
yeah,
man.
they could have changed something or done something. Who knows?
More people online.
It's a good thing you're moving. so.
Yeah, exactly. I'll find new problems to worry about.
Yeah,
Leave these ones
exactly.
behind for the new family.
That's a good
I got you,
point, yeah.
Tara. I got you too, Tara. Just let me know where you're gonna end up, and we'll look at the internet options. Yours are gonna be harder because you're
It's gonna
north
be
of the
Sky
wall.
Satellite or whatever.
We
Dude,
might
that's
be hitting
how-
up Muskie Boy for that.
when we were shopping for houses, that's one of the things was search your address, make sure you can get cable internet.
Stand in your
At a
driveway and
speed
see
you
what your
want,
well,
yeah.
stand in your driveway and see what your signal is like too.
Yeah, I didn't.
That's
Yeah.
another good point.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, even now, what's cool is now, like, even living out rural, you don't, you can get that Starlink thing and probably be all right, get 200 megs or whatever they're getting.
Scobo's just downloading too much porn.
Yeah, you gotta delete that shit or stream it.
Man,
Jeez.
now you tell me all that garden porn will get you every
I'm
time.
just here to give you pro tips.
I'm eating a boomer cookie. I got oatmeal raisin.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
delicious.
I
Though.
want to speak up for the chat is that we actually are all honestly Gen Xers. Me, Dan, Painted
Right,
Lady,
so
Yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah, older than me, so boomer.
So you guys,
Yeah,
You're-
older than
I'm,
me, so
I'm
boomers.
here.
wait a minute. So
Your
then
age is up here.
Can
As soon
I
as
let
you
me ask a
pass
question?
boomer.
So-
But you know what? Here's the thing, man.
Get him,
Now,
Dan.
Scobo, Panley, all of us, we're pretty cool old people. So
You are cool.
you young gentlemen, you want to hang out with us old people. So I just hope you're as
Absolutely.
cool as we are at our age, man. How
I
about
agree.
that?
We're gonna be extremely cool. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if anybody could be as cool as you, Dan.
Oh, quit
Yeah.
it. Quit it. You guys.
Quit it.
You carry around a
Yeah.
Steve Madden bag. You get your chill down.
Hey, man. That my daughter makes me travel in style. so
Style.
I say they love me.
What is the Steve Madden bag?
Oh, I'll show you. I'll bring it next
Yeah,
event.
show me.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never heard of this. Is
I
it by
didn't
Steve
know.
Madden?
it's not the same Steve Madden you're thinking. like I was thinking.
Okay. Because I'm like, what is this? This is like EA Sports on the
Yeah,
side.
man. Okay.
No, that's
Nice.
John Madden.
EA Sports.
Oh yeah. that
Steve
is.
Madden is a women's shoe designer.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
not. Yeah.
hey,
See?
Handbag
brief
maker.
story. Brief story. My first meetup with these
Yeah,
gentlemen.
handbag
You know, I didn't have nothing to carry my cannabis in because I ate that cool. And my daughter's like, "Here, take this bag," and it was kind of cool looking. I'm like, "Oh yeah, man." So
So he
I
sits
love
it on the table,
shit,
and I was
man.
like, "What the fuck?"
He's like, "I like your Steve Madden bag." I'm like, "Yo, I didn't know what the fuck it was." I'm like, "Oh, what's up?"
So funny. And
And
I
he
only know
tells
what
me,
it
and
is
I'm like,
from
"Well, I don't
Wolf
know
on Wall
what's
Street.
worse, you knowing what the hell it is, or me carrying it, not knowing, But so yeah, I make sure I bring it with me.
If you've
Yeah.
ever had the pleasure of watching Wolf on Wall Street, you know what Steve Madden is. But yeah, incredible movie and very funny story. I'm happy to hear you still use it.
I can't only when I come on, you guys.
Did you see what
I
Tara
can't-
says?
I can't wait to hang out with you guys again, man.
Well,
I really
Tara,
hope-
I understand making fun of me for knowing what Steve Madden is, but it's in a very famous movie, so that's where I got it from.
Now I know what you're talking about. I know that reference from Wolf of Wall Street because that's
Yeah.
a great movie.
Yeah, that's why I saw Steve
Yeah,
Madden. and
I
was
know.
like,
I
"That's a
remember them
women's
talking
fashion
about
designer."
that, and he's like, and I had no clue what he was talking about. I was just like, oh, he's getting a big company. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, yeah. the
I
more
was
you know.
ignorant, but now
Yeah.
I'm educated on it. So
Still use it as a pipe bag, man. Anytime
I
that
love
you
you,
can
Dan.
find a way to keep your pipes in a fucking bag
Actually,
instead.
since
That's the way to
then,
go.
I-
You can find a way to stick your pipe in a woman's
The
bag.
contents of your bag, Dan, are always cooler. Anyway.
yeah, and
So.
I got hard cases now, so like I said,
Nice.
that's for special occasions. Bro
Yeah.
show shit.
Heck yeah.
No, Red, that's John Madden, the football announcer.
I said the
boom.
same thing, Red. Don't worry. It's very confusing with all these Maddens.
Fucking-
that are-
Tough acting to acting.
Yeah, tough acting to acting.
Yeah. It's the
Bring it on
fucking
your Bernie feet.
parallels.
It is,
They tried to swap parallels on us.
I'm
but
surprised
it's
you
not
remember
working.
him
It
from
worked,
Tenactin
I didn't
sequence. That's like a really old ass commercial too. That's
I'm old,
going
man.
back to well, you are sequence is an 80s baby. It really
Yeah.
is. So
I'm an old man. My knees don't work. I drink black coffee.
You know what they said? Just wait till you get older.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
it's all
31 3/4.
It's a mentality. I like that.
It's
Yeah.
up there, man.
I still count it in weeks too sometimes.
No, I don't even, I think, damn, time flies so fast. It's amazing.
You start
It is.
hitting me with fucking Julian calendar dates and shit. It was the 181st day of the year.
Yeah.
Julian calendar dates? I wouldn't even know. I'm not that good at trivia.
I don't know, Red, what that has to do with anything. I'm lost.
Black coffee.
I brought
bought
up
at
I
6
brought up
p.m.
black
yesterday.
coffee. Shredder, I know
Uh,
how to fade out. I'll figure it out.
We're fucking faded right
Find a way.
now.
I'll find a
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
MFer.
I feel like you guys you remember that Muppets movie where they stretched the Muppet out on the pirate boat? It's a torture mechanism.
No.
The rack?
Yeah, I feel like that would be a good thing.
No, the rack is not a good thing.
Stretch me out. Yeah.
Do a little reading on that.
Well, not to, don't break me. Just.
Shredder, it's too late. I feel attacked.
Oh yeah.
You could probably do better with the inversion table.
I take
Is
everything.
that the flipping thing?
Yeah, you hang by your feet.
That's what I really. Yeah, that's
That's
the
a good
modern.
time.
That's the modern rack.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the safe rack.
Yeah, they just didn't know to stop, at a certain point. They just kept going.
Oh, they knew.
No,
They
no,
knew.
no. Listen, they revamped it. Now you just flip upside down.
I want to
It's a
read
hell of a head rush.
what Derpenoid says. He says millennials born before the 90s, myself included, are now boomers. According to Zoomers, it beats being called a millennial.
Who the hell is a Zoomer?
Blue
think that's
Kiss,
the name
it's
for the-
pineapple.
Well, what's the name of the generation after you guys? Is there
I
an
don't
agreed
know.
upon name yet?
Blue Kiss linked a bunch about.
Oh, I'm
the thing
90.
about this to me is that
so-
every website you Google for generations has different age numbers.
Yeah, it's
different
just
age
all
ranges.
made up crap, anyway.
So I don't know who the.
I thought we
accepted
were
standard is.
millennials because we were before and lived through to the after of 2000.
Red says it's Generation Y.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, who knows?
Because it follows X. That's why. That's so clever.
Says yeah, everything's different.
Well, I don't even know how they come up with the names.
Generation X was named after a book.
Look up Rosh.
79 baby. I think you might be a millennial. Well, you'd be
No,
21.
not 79.
No, 79 says it's a Xennial. It's a X. It's a Xennial. I don't know how to pronounce that. And then 65 to 79 is
80s.
X. So I guess
Yeah.
that's X.
80s kids were known
79.
as the latchkey kids.
Yeah,
Matt
the
is
same
asking in chat.
website is counter contradicting itself. So I don't know what the heck.
I don't know what the accepted ranges are, but every website is different. It seems like.
It's all right. As long as you are still, cultivating good cannabis, you're good in my book.
Anyway, high and tight asked Dan, what do you have in your garden still after your harvest?
Okay, let's see. We have in flower right now. We have Primal Punch. We have Doc's Grilled Blue 4 again. We have Dirty Kush Breath 1, 2, and 3. We have Platinum Kush Breath. And that's it right now. And that is like a 12 flower.
It's a good lineup.
M at home. That's what you wanted, right? At home. I have 15 strains at work.
What's at work? Do
Yeah.
you ever have a favorite plant? Not strain. Do you ever just be like, I know this is gonna be like my favorite one?
Okay, so last round, they let me grow some seed plants. It was a strawberry guava
Whoa. Ooh.
and some cookies and cream. and they both did really well. So I got to run them this round, and I got like 40 of the strawberry guavas, and they're just beautiful, man. Just stacked
Yeah.
full. I mean, heavy colas. So I really like that one. And I like this cookies and cream from Exotic Mike.
That's supposed to be a good smusher.
Yeah,
Slusher and all that.
it's a beautiful one. I actually have 3 phenos of the strawberry guava. 2 of them are real short. I mean, they stack colas, big colas, but they're real short. They're just not a good production strain. And then the 3 has the best terps, but once again, it's not a good production strain as far as square footage.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're keeping this one. It's just beautiful, man. So
Heck
that one's real excited. You guys see me post about that one a lot, strawberry guava. I have this one called Obama Kush that's fucking pretty amazing. It throws out these purple frost rails that are just incredible, and the smell is this juicy fruit cookie. I mean, it's just something wild. So pretty excited about that.
You got a strain you hate going into? Like
Yeah.
the room? What?
Brainstorm.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah, it fucking stinks. Smells like a dirty dish rag.
Oh,
Do you get any allergic
It's
reactions
leafy.
to any yet?
No, but other people are very sensitive to some terpenes and have to wear masks and stuff. Definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing.
Me, not really so much. Maybe when I first started, I didn't have sleeves, so I would get rashes on my arms. I don't know if it was from the serrated edges of the leaves reaching in the plant or whatever, but once I started wearing sleeves, that took that.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Tara, order some sleeves, Tara. You're gonna need a lot of them, like 6 pair. Sorry, I should have told you that.
I'll tell her when she gets here, or you can tell her when she gets here.
She's in chat.
Oh yeah, okay.
Faded.
Well, I know she's on the road, so
So I hope that answered your question. Hanging right now at home to dry. I got this the Gorilla Glue, Doc's Gorilla Glue that turned out fabulous, man. And Primal Punch dried. Half the Primal Punch went to the fresh frozen, and we washed that last night. I washed Platinum Kush Breath and Dirty Kush Breath. I actually mixed them together, and I'm gonna call it my Dirty Double Kush. And it's pretty amazing the terpenes I got off that. So that's actually drying right now. That's why I'm not in a hash shed, because it's loud and would interrupt the show. But that'll be coming soon, and be posting those pictures on Instagram. So check it out.
my favorite rosin around, Dan. So
Thank you.
man,
And the flower in the room right now, the Primal Punch, is for the Bigfoot Lodge
Sweet.
run. So all this that's in there is all going per processing, minus the Gorilla Glue. That'll be safe for flower.
morning, Dirtman Dan.
So since building your hash shed, have you been working it, and like, have you noticed any things you'd like to improve?
I need to add a 2-inch layer of foam to this shed yet, and and I would like to epoxy the floor.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
would be the
Cool.
really the only
Your
improvement.
next. Cool.
It gets down to 37 degrees in there right now. I think I could get a little bit cooler if I add that
Jesus
2-inch foam and tape it up, seal it up. Yeah, I'm glad I got in it when I did, because it would almost be unattainable at today's stupid wood prices.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it cost me, like, for that little 10 by 12, like $3,600.
Yeah, that's a lot
Back
for
then,
one room.
That was like 8 months ago. Now,
And
with,
yeah, so that's probably like 6 now.
yeah, so
That's crazy.
good.
Yeah. I got a pretty good, I got framers lined up now and my plumber
Good.
lined up.
Good.
So that's just a matter of them coming. Pretty good price, so I'm happy. It's wood though, so whatever.
Well, I'm glad, you didn't jump at that first one or whatever.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? Just to get the ball going, and you played it smart,
exactly.
shopped around.
What was the name of that wall sheeting you were going to use?
It's the Duramax. Duramax, I guess they call it vinyl, but I think it's like PVC really. Duramax, and they actually have a grow section on their website, that explains the pros of their, stuff. But yeah, they'll send you a free sample if you guys go on their website and you can hold it and, bite it, test it out, whatever.
And I'm pretty sure that's what we use at work. Is that
Oh,
same?
really? Cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can
it seems very professional and like very like long lasting and everything. So for the price
can wash
differences,
it
it can't be
down.
too bad. There we go. So this is what we're talking about. So it's
229 a square foot.
229 square foot. So you can actually do your calculations kind of yourself, especially if you're doing a single room or something, pretty easy.
And that's not bad when you think that's a finished product. When you're done. You
Exactly. You're
Right.
done. You do. I think you do might want to caulk the
Gotta
seams
seal
or
it.
something.
Yeah,
Virgin
they're
Yeah, but you're gonna
PVC,
do that anyways with drywall and everything else. So
half inch.
very minimal.
exactly.
Thank you for holding on that screen for my old ass to read that real fast. Yeah. Warranted to never mold, rot, or
Yep.
absorb moisture.
Yeah, that's huge
Yeah.
for growers. You know,
You can actually
And
wash
they
the
will
wall.
pass inspection now and years from now. That's-
yeah,
I mean, that's what you have to do when this is your business.
yeah. Especially if you're trying to do a clean medical grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the best you can.
Too bad they didn't have a little bid calculator right there for me to figure out how much
They
it would actually cost me.
They do if you go up to shop now, go to products sequence, vinyl wall panels, hit scroll down and go to shop now, and then scroll down a little bit, design your project up under add cart.
Oh, that is sweet.
If
If you
Yeah.
click that, you can put your sidewalls in. If you have just a square room, guys, put 0 in for E and F.
Okay.
And a door perimeter, I think, is around 20 feet. I don't know.
Okay.
Dan
We're gonna
could
walk you
probably
through
tell
it
us
though. That's
that, but
cool
yeah.
because I'd like to know how much it would cost me to do like an 8x10 room. for that.
Exactly. And then you can change your panel length. The only thing that changes, you still need the same quantity of panels. It'll never change, but your price will change because you're still doing 16, I
Yeah.
guess.
Panel
they
length
cut
is
it.
like how tall it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you just change how tall it is and then they just add a little bit on that. And they have like trim for all your trim edges. So they'll calculate that into the cost. So if,
Perfect.
so yeah, I mean, it seems like a really good option. I've been looking for a while and like, drywall can work, but it's obviously not mold proof. It's mold,
Yeah,
so-
everything.
It's just
mold.
hard to clean.
So, and yeah, and then you have all that. So it's like, yeah, I think
And
this is
this-
probably what I'll go with too.
Actually, you can put a screw in and it'll hold a screw. If you don't need.
Yeah.
really-
I would
Yeah,
think you'd
it
use like
says
a
no
rubber
backer
grommet.
needing, no backer needing. So it's
Yeah,
supposed to,
well-
I've emailed them before about that specifically and they said it should,
Goes right on the
it holds.
studs.
Yep. So because you're doing 16 and your studs should be 16,
You ain't gonna fall through that. No. No
but
way.
yeah, exactly. So,
Corrugation.
check
needs
it out.
strength.
They got some YouTube. It's easy to cut, so when you're working with it, you just use a, electric
And
saw and cut it.
Those have an actual R value too, right? Something like
I
a
think they have
very
a small
They
one,
should.
but yeah,
Probably
they
do, yeah.
should because there's about, you can ask Spartan. I think
It's
it's
a
about
half inch.
okay, half-inch gap. Yeah, exactly. So that's a half-inch gap of little air channels, and they're
Right.
kind of, interlocked. So
Corrugated,
yeah.
kind of like cardboard.
And
Yes.
so each space could be insulation technically, but yeah, I'm planning on just putting that up and then seeing about getting some spray foam behind it, this closed cell, and then. but
Which
yeah,
will also increase that. Yeah.
Your grow is gonna be insanely cool.
yeah.
I know. I hope he gets it done before I get around to doing mine. That way I can come over with pen and paper and
Copy.
start taking notes.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking for sure, dude. Hey,
Yeah.
how do you think I plan on controlling the temperature of my building? I'm going to take a piece from what's right behind you. That stupid ass
Yeah.
fucking air handler with the vent thing. Dude, that was sick when I seen that.
Nice, man. Happy to
Yeah.
help.
Yeah. I plan on calling you up. You come on by. We'll smoke down, and you can help me figure out what I need to do.
Yeah, the problems that we had to solve to grow at a bigger scale are definitely a lot different than the problems you get to solve to grow like in a closet or something. And a lot of people don't realize that. They probably think that it's just like, adding 4 more tents.
Scale up.
Like,
yeah, I'm just gonna add another fan. That's
add
all.
another fan,
Yeah.
add another exhaust fan, I guess, for every light, and then you're good to go. You imagine
No.
if the outside of your building looked like that? You had like 16 exhaust fans.
All these stovepipes coming out of the top of my building. Yeah, no. The Porcupine building.
But yeah, so like you end up solving those problems in an efficient way, and yeah, happy to share that knowledge with you, so you don't have to go through the growing pains as much as possible, anyway.
Well, I just think of it as in like, okay, if that means that there obviously a couple of things. You have power to the building because you have to have a way to supply power to the fans. Cool. And you figured out what your volume was and what your return rate on how often you had to exchange the air in there. And then you had your temperature set points that the louvers would open and everything would go. And after you did it, we came around to, well, we need to build a box around that vent so that we're not pulling bugs into the fucking building when these vents are opening. So you've already gone through, solving 3 of the steps that I need solved. Now I just have to find out how to apply it to my situation, and I should be straight.
Right, exactly. That does all of those different things. They seemed so intelligent at the time, that they were done. It's a good time.
Proof's in the finished product, man, and you got it.
Yeah, that was a great greenhouse. If we do a greenhouse on my property, I'm calling you.
There's a lot of people
that would like to get that.
There's a lot of people that compared it to indoor flower as far as the quality goes and stuff, and that was like an honor. It was really cool.
Yeah,
definitely held up.
Put in the work, get the results.
Oof. And I was thinking about that heating system and like the final cost of that and everything, and like, ooh.
Yeah, but like at that scale, you gotta, if you committing that, whatever, $5,000 for heat is the same as like buying a mini split for your grow, right? If you have a 4-liter,
right?
It's $3,000 or something, but ultimately it's nothing because it's so valuable to take all of the
it creates
stress out of it.
Yeah.
It creates a perfect environment. Finally, somebody noticed we were all wearing it.
I was about to say they call it like a
hour and 35
I don't have
minutes.
one.
Hour and 35 minutes, Astro.
High and Tight did an estimate for a 15 by 15 Duramax room. I'm not sure how tall, and it was $1,300. So that's pretty good to be done with your walls.
Yep, I would have no problem dropping that.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't have a Adidas.
That was at 8 feet tall, he says.
Adidas.
Adidas, yeah. That's how it's supposedly pronounced. But no, I'm not cool. They all were mentioning that before the show, and I looked at my wall, and I don't have any sports ones.
I looked over and I said, I've got an Adidas hat. I went and grabbed it.
I like saying it like that.
Red asked if you do the Duramax panels on the ceiling.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I emailed them and I'm waiting for them to hit me up.
Well, I would think so. I mean, what else would you want to cover it with?
That's what I'm planning on if
you're going to be splish splash, taking a bath in there and throwing water around, cleaning shit, and you want to be able, I mean, you can't put drywall in there because now you're harboring bullshit and the inability to clean it. So you got to commit to the ceiling too.
At work, we have it on the ceiling also.
Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't, as long as your ceiling has studs.
I'm pretty sure you're required to do popcorn ceilings baked.
Oh, really? Yeah, gross. Not me. I actually was happy about this stuff because it's smooth and like a lot of the FRP panels you find that you glue on are like that kind of textured, and I like a good smooth wall to clean.
And you use like a suspended ceiling type of installation to put the panels on.
Okay. Nice.
With guide wires, and then for light installs, you actually do have to put a little backer in there to bolt your lights too, but that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
so it
sure
might be a
we're
little
gonna
bit more with
figure
sealing.
out
I'm
all
not
that.
sure.
See, Dan, we need your help for some of this stuff. Probably, you're an
Hey man,
intelligent fellow.
we'll just plan it. We'll come down on the weekend. We can
That's
do
why
it.
these collaborations rock, man.
Hell yeah,
Yep.
we'll take care of you boys. When order it, when you want to do it, we'll come down.
Yep. Help me get my hash room set up.
I mean, but
'Cause that's one of the rooms.
look at how many times we've done this already in this show. So Bake said he's going to loan me the shit. And then he was like, well, if I'm free, I'll come help you. So then we were talking about how Tara was helping Sequence and got the apprenticeship that way. And then we're talking about how through networking, Dankman Dan was able to help make the connection between Tara and where he works. And now I'm talking about using Sequence to be able to overcome the engineering issues that I can't even foresee yet. Like, this is what it is. This is,
It's the community being the community, and
yes. Thank you, cannabis community.
I
You know,
love
it's
cannabis community in Michigan. We are so strong.
and
Thank
that's
you.
what's awesome about it. It's kind of always been this way. If you think about it, it's just had to been more behind closed doors. Like I don't need Dan knowing who I am, but because I remember the days we would send stuff. I sent stuff and got stuff sent to me through forums and stuff like that. And it's just nice to be able to do everything in person in a legal state.
It is. It is. You know, 8 years ago, we wouldn't believe that I'd be sitting here where I am today. So thankful for the change, and we need more continued improvement, let's say,
Right.
across the
Yeah,
board.
There's always growth.
The
absolutely.
job that you do right now, Dan, is like so inconceivable to so many people. Like,
It is.
there would be a farm that was legal that had that many plants. You know what I mean? Like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I sit in awe there every day. And my wife, she's very fortunate to have a job there. We work right side by side, and she picks leaves, and we're just cannot believe that this is our life, and we're very thankful. And you know, build a canvas resume if you want to get into the legal market. Build a resume, submit it to companies. People are looking for people. The best way to get in is to start as a trimmer, because everybody needs trimmers. I don't know.
It's a good way to
I
network
don't
through
know.
trimming.
I don't know how it works up here, but to people who don't have, let's say, legal market experience, when I was in Florida, I was told to put anything that was out of legal market experience as informal, and they'll kind of look at that as long as you market informal. So don't be discouraged to say, because
Yeah,
I just want to put it out there because at one point I wasn't going to apply because I was like, well, I can't put anything on this as far as cannabis. But then, you can. You just have to word things right. And
And you can definitely put your caregiver experience up here on there,
yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
list it all. It's
Yeah.
the skilled trades for cannabis cultivation pool is very small on a grand scale. So if you have skills, you're definitely going to be, set aside from those who don't. So list them. That's what these cannabis companies are looking for when they're wanting an application, is they want to know not only your work history but your cannabis history.
It's, Indica BS. What's the name of your company? Freedom.
Freedom Green Farms.
Yeah. Yep. Check them out. They support caregivers. Good company.
Yes. And we support veterans, and you know we're a small single family owned company that cares about its employees. We have benefits, and it's very, very great place.
I mean, I think it says a lot that you liked your job enough that you got your wife to work there.
Yes, Trish left the
Right.
hospital to come to the facility, and a lot of people have left nice jobs to come there. The work atmosphere is great. Like I said, it's hard work, but if you're willing to put out the work, they definitely take care of you. So
Heckin' A, that's what you hope for. Spartan
cat-
getting a lot of props in the chat for the Medical Monday show still, which is good to see. Good job, Spartan. Dirtman Dan's talking about the potential of a stoner meetup app. That'd be pretty cool. Does anyone know anything about app development? We could
There
be
was
like,
one.
where's a
Wasn't it like
stoner
a
near me? And then
the
we could.
joint shit something. I can't remember what it was. Damn. I am fucking high as shit though.
You can put your level of like, I smoke a shit ton to I get faded off of one hit.
But then everybody would just put the highest one, right? They'd
Well,
be
if you lie to
"Oh, I'm
me,
the
you're out of
coolest."
my house. When I give you a dab and you pass out, you lied on your application.
Now it
Yeah.
depends on the rig because the delivery system can affect the dab because you can dab out of a banger and get high, but then you can dab out of a terp slurper and get exponentially higher. So the delivery is part of that too, bro.
Kind of sewer stuff, man.
I'm just
Definitely.
saying, it's a trust thing. You could put your level of
It's a trust
smokage.
thing. Circle of trust.
No ninja dabs here.
Well, in the beginning, once we met up with Dan, we started calling them dank man size fucking dabs because as good as the primal punch is, man, it really socks you in the face when you get a bunch of it.
Oh yeah. I actually the platinum jelly that I have, Dan, reminds me of something you've given me, either the Divine Storm or the Primal Punch. I'll have to save some and let you smell it and see what you think.
Yeah, so my
I'll let you
device
smell it.
leans
Yeah.
real
Smell it,
gelato-ish.
smoke it.
So if
Yeah.
it's gelato-y, I'd say that'd be the Divine Storm.
Sequence, do you have Garlic Storm in flower? Are you still holding that
do.
in the perpetual suite? What
I
are you
have 2
thinking?
plants of it.
Okay. Then you did
It's
take backup
huge.
clones. Okay.
It's
Yeah, because I
huge.
still got that. I have that different pack. I have version, I think I got 3 and you got 2 or 5 or some weird shit. But
I got version 4.
okay. I think I got 3 from Spartan.
Yeah, really excited about it.
Heck yeah.
Well, that was
That's
grapey, right?
Yep, that's the grapey one.
That's what Doc says. This platinum garlic that I have is got a grapey one to it. too.
Slurricane
So,
cross, but well, yeah, the Slurricane
Yeah.
I think is dominating it.
Slurricane really
Fine.
puts its fingerprints on whatever you mix it with. It leaves its traces in either the flavors or in the structure, the way that it throws buds, just the whole thing, man.
On the topic of Slurricane, man, shout out to Spartan Grown and Sticky Drip for some amazing crosses. If you guys were over at Spartans that day, you got them beans. I suggest pop them, man. I got some crazy phenols.
You're growing dry ice, right?
No, not me. I think that might be Birdwatcher.
Oh, Birdwatcher's got that.
Because we're
Yeah.
talking about the same stuff. Like the pack I got was from that same day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one are you talking about, Dan?
Well, I got 2 packs that day from them. I got the Tsunami and the Jelly Drip, and oh man, they were both.
And you're doing the jelly drip. That was the one you were talking about first. That's been.
Yeah, that was phenomenal.
Ooh.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because
That's
when
frosty.
Sticky Drip was doing that
I
cross,
really good to focus.
the
and frosty.
Slurricane.
You got to get better lights.
I think you're right.
No big deal.
But yeah, this is platinum jelly. I was just showing this. I just started trimming, and then the purple dog bud. I don't know if you guys remember, good grapey granddaddy perp.
I actually
That's
just
what
smoked a
this
bud
smells
of
like,
Red's
dude.
Granddaddy Perp. That's why I'm fucking high as shit.
Now this one, I might be able to get to focus. There we go.
There you go.
But yeah, this one, it just reeks and it leaves that flavor on your mouth for like 10, 15 minutes after smoking it. So I'm pretty happy with that one.
Yeah, it was nice. Sticky Drip had donated so many of those packs to Spartan. And then when we went over to his house,
Oh,
he was like, don't let me forget before you guys go. And then we saved him. I think what we left him with was the double Slurricane cross was one of them. And
Heck yeah.
I ended up with that Garlic Storm, and Dan, yeah, you got those two, Dro. So there's a lot of good shit in there, man. Really
That-
like the
All
two.
fire, I think.
The double slurricane. And
Yeah.
I have a crazy grape sour syrup one that's just amazing.
It's gonna make its way into the keeper circle, right?
Yeah, actually, I got two. We're keeping a number 6 pheno and number 5 pheno. We're gonna run those again.
Have you washed them yet?
No, this one was just a
That's what's gonna
seed.
be the dealer.
This one will go production because these were only ran in 1 gal easy swaps. We'll run these ones in 5s. So yeah, we got 6 of them to go to flower next round.
Well, I already know that for him, a true keeper has got to wash as well.
Absolutely.
Or it's
Yeah,
gonna-
we'll see. It had the frost production and the terpenes and the weight. So let's see how it does under the ice water.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, that'll probably be August before any of that happens. But soon. Takes
Heck
time.
yeah.
But we were definitely looking for a grape and we found it. And the
Cool.
white pearl we grew was pretty good, but we probably won't put that in the rotation. Ice cream candy. It's real syrupy, smelling terps. I like sweet syrups, not like a maple syrup, if you can understand that. But it's not something I think we're gonna keep around. But definitely keep these two tsunamis around. And continue the search. We got a lot of bloom stuff we need to start getting access to and running.
Yes.
Yeah, we got shout out to Marmish Micro. We got some 90 micron going.
Yeah.
And I got one called
I miss purple ice water. Did you
Lushy,
see
I
that
think
one?
it's called. So, but they won't give the lineage on that one. So.
I want you to get a hold of purple ice water.
That sounds great. I would love to.
Yeah, that's from Bloom.
Yeah, it's you know, you got to be on top of these packs. A lot of times, the real good ones, they go quick, man. You know, I want
Yeah, I imagine Bloom sells out fast.
that. Well, Tiki's got some really good stuff. Shout out to State Genetics, man. You know, their packs are hard to come by. But luckily, I have a buddy who's got some really great genetics, and
Yeah.
pass them along, share them.
Yeah.
Same guy that grew out this Singapore slink, and then that was
There's so
Mine-
many.
yeah.
I was gonna say there's so many seed banks out there. You can usually find what you need. As long as it's not the main popular ones like purple ice water was and 90 micron was. But yeah, I don't know. I always find bloom codes that I want. I just don't have the money to spend for that right then. I already have like
There's-
3 of
there's-
theirs too.
Too bad compared to like a lot of in-house we were buying. They were like 250,
Yep.
200. And the blooms are very economical at 120.
Yeah, I got this for 120, the papaya, and it's 12 feminized
bad.
seeds for
Holy
120.
That's a
Yeah.
great
And then-
deal.
Yeah,
One
the
of
only
these,
downside is you just have to get it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, if you can get your hands on it in
You
the
know,
first place.
well,
Yeah.
because it's at 120, it's just attainable to a broader market than the 250 packs, or them 250 packs sometimes sell out real quick, and it's all about being there. And you almost gotta farm the seed banks like you do your garden.
That's what I was gonna say. I got a website working that
You gotta be a
has a
painted
list of
lady.
seed banks.
Painted Lady got that with that ethos pack where she's such an early number in it. You know what I mean?
Like in the 20s, I think.
Yeah,
Amazing.
you got tier 1. You were set.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
shout out to my buddy Normish Micro. He's got the tier 1, and he crushes it with the seeds, man. He's got seeds for a lifetime, and it just started. So
Right. But he's not the kind of person that's just going to sit on it either. He
Oh,
will
no,
either
no.
grow it or pass it on. And it's just
Absolutely.
great to get that out into the community.
he definitely puts forth into the genetic gene pool per
Yeah.
se to spread the wealth.
Well, you did it with sharing the Primal Punch with me.
Absolutely. I try to, the primal, I hold it pretty special. So if I give you the primal, I think pretty highly of it.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely.
That
I
is
like that primal.
truly, we were talking about wake and bake, man. It's such a nice wake and bake. It's such a good flavor in the morning, man. It's just
I'm pretty
Love it.
excited. Pretty excited for what's sitting in the freeze dryer right now. So can't wait to mix them up.
how many runs have you done this now?
Of the primal in there. This
Yeah.
is the third run.
Third run.
Yeah. My cat is really in heat, so if you guys can hear her purring over there.
On cue when you said that, I could
Same,
hear it in the
dude.
background.
Yeah.
Tara's 12 miles from me.
Yeah.
I'm really glad this shit is working out for her, and she just picked up the great trailer today, man. She deserves it.
Yeah,
No,
man.
she didn't pick it up. She just bought it.
Well, that's a relief because yeah, she's got to be up here in like a week or so to start work. So she was either gonna have to ten it.
Oh,
That
boy.
gives her a little bit of time, but north of the wall like that, it's just gonna get snowed into that thing.
For this is why I call destiny and shit. So
Tenting would get old quick.
yeah, it would. Especially when you got to work your ass off.
That's why I chose not to be born back when people lived in tents.
Yeah, you chose that
Yeah.
prearranged.
Fuck. That was a big dab.
Yep.
So I get to go out and build this retaining wall for the flower bed that's like 24 by 4 after
Wow.
the show. Yeah, so
At least
For
it's
the
kind of a
house?
cool day.
it's a cool day, and here's the kicker is we have like landscaping timbers in there now, so I just got to pull those up. So I already have like a level base to go.
Grade, yeah.
Yeah, as long as we don't start making curves and shit, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do today. Get that done.
Cat just flew by you.
Now you spoke that into existence,
It just
Darren.
is-
You're going to want to make a curved wall.
Yeah. Well,
Did anybody else see the cat jump over behind Dan, pull like the
It
cow
was
over the
in-
moon?
it was in the mix, it had been spoken about before. We don't let our cats out, so and this fucking cat's fixed, so I don't even know what the hell she's doing.
False pregnancy, man. That's the rough one with cats.
Crazy, man. Crazy cats. But sorry, Paint. I love my cats. We got
You get that painted lady rat.
yeah, I don't want to be in her bed anyway. So
Speaking of cats, I do want to give a shout out to Catachronic and to Stony Rockefeller. Thank you for the tunes today. And we have one more song up our sleeve, but you're going to have to tune in to tomorrow night's show for the Bro Show Live. Comes on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just toss that in there before we run out
Yeah,
of time.
man. I'm seeing double vision right now.
You tell him, foreigner.
My dad's got me.
Somebody out there knows that musical reference.
Isn't that just the song title?
Correct.
Yeah.
I didn't want to make it where I said foreigner and then it made it seem like
couldn't-
I was trying to give
I
you some
couldn't
kind of
sing it
slides
for you, but
nobody wants to hear me sing it either. So there you go.
You've got that late night radio voice.
Sometimes. Depends on how much I smoke. I started off on a good foot this morning, man, and I was smoking some of that primal. It's got all happy early. Then I've been smoking different things, and now I'm feeling like, just faded as shit, man. So I got to get my act together here. Maybe smoke a little bit more of this sour melon that I've got. Thanks again to Frank High and Tight out there. Cheers, brother, for the care package.
Chat wants us to hang out until Tara gets here, but I don't know how long that's going to be. Tara, how many miles away are you now?
It's finally not raining today.
you should get.
I know which road she's on, I'm sure. So there's no passing going to go on. She said she's going behind somebody that's slow.
Well, we know Bake's not getting any damn soil.
Yeah, it's closed. I don't know what I'll do today.
He says
Oh.
9 minutes.
Do a couple more dabs.
Yeah, exactly.
Tomorrow I'm gonna go kayaking.
Heyo.
It'll be fun, man. Going down the
Yeah.
Mississippi River.
You got
I'll-
your own kayak?
Absolutely.
Nice.
I have racks I leave on my car like all year long. I'm like that much of a hillbilly.
I'll be on
But-
Caribou show tomorrow morning.
So they're not too much of a hillbilly, you know. They look like cop bars. Everybody thinks I have a cop car.
What time over there on Caribou Heart Organics are you doing that wake and bake show?
I think it's 9.
9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep. It's
And that
9,
starts
right,
that
Rick?
starts a hell of a block, yeah, of content for the day. You know what I mean? Start your day off with that, then you go get some get done, come back, eat some food, watch Growing with my fellow growers over on Cheap on Grow, slide over, hang out with us for the Bro Show Live Sunday content, man.
Lots of Sunday content. I'm not excited about doing another morning show, but I am excited about doing their show. They're a fun group of dudes.
Yeah.
Better than
I had
our
a great
original
time.
Warrior time that we would come on at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know, man. I don't mind 6 a.m. That's just me, though.
I
don't
know,
mind
you're-
either
Yeah, that
because-
is literally
well,
just you.
the
Well,
problem
here's
is
the
I get
thing.
too stoned before a 9
I
o'clock
get
show.
shit done from 8.
Yeah.
You know, I can start getting shit done now. I can't start getting stuff done till like 11:30. That's all right. I like it.
Whoa, is you.
I know. Well, I'm pressed for time now. I wasn't pressed for time back then.
Gotta plan it better now.
Well, I know.
Stay up later.
I can't, bro. I got up at like 4:30 in the morning, man.
Yeah.
So I gotta be in bed at least by 10:30.
But you didn't have to get up at 4:30 today.
4:30. Jeez.
No, today I slept in till till like 8.
So you wouldn't
I
have
was
even
up-
made
I
the
was up-
6 o'clock
I was
show.
watching until freaking 1:30. So I got up at 4:30 in the morning, went to work all day, stayed up till 1:30 the next morning washing, and I went to bed, got up at 8. Had to set my alarm. Got up at 8,
Well, I'm glad you made it.
started the show. It was a great day.
You're the man. I also got up at 8.
Yeah. I needed to sleep. I don't sleep in very often.
6. Been
always
smoking
good.
strong since 6 a.m. So I'm in a good spot, man.
I was up at 6 and I just kind of was in bed still. So I don't know. I wouldn't count it.
Yeah. Relaxing. That's good.
That takes us right
Yeah.
up to the wall.
Yeah, man. Do you want to wait for Tara? She's 6 minutes out.
I can hang if you guys want.
Some of the folks in chat were wanting to wait for her to be here. Dan wants to chill. Baked is going to chill. Scobo's going to chill. So I guess we're going to wait for Tara to get here. So Tara, hurry up.
Yeah, Grow Green, if you're
minutes.
listening, I'm chilling because you're not open.
They're not listening.
I know.
A lot of people bitch, man. A lot of
They
people.
banned me on Instagram.
What are you guys doing next weekend?
Nothing, man. What do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm thinking I might be traveling next week.
All right, come on down.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll get Spartan over here.
Hell yeah, it'd be fun if you guys want to do something. We'll figure something out. Some freshies.
Always. I should have some official lines marked down by then.
Well, then I
Talk
think we can
lines.
maybe hammer out what we're gonna do for this Bigfoot Lodge.
Yeah.
thing. Whatever. I don't know, maybe we can line something up if anybody is available.
Right on. How do I get my plants to say so still? Those plants had a lot of fans on them. That was treated a lot like an indoor grow. So every row had a fan, and then I had fans to circulate all of the air above the canopy. And we still got a little bit of PM, but we did as much as we could. We probably had 30,000 CFM of fucking circulating fans. And they were all IP65, so you could spray like plant therapy directly on the fans and stuff. So it was a really cool setup.
Ooh. I ordered a Petra backpack sprayer just to let everybody know. Then they went on sale. So they're 15% off this weekend. If you don't catch the sale, use Brandon Russ code Bokashi. But I got a 3-gallon for 117. It's not bad.
No, you can get a lot done with a 3-gallon. I mean, you don't need the
Exactly.
gigantic one
It's for my
necessarily.
house, exactly.
3 gallon is a lot. Yeah.
So I'm only gonna not even probably fill it full way, but it'll just be
Hey,
nice to be able to
damn,
get
what's
under
that?
the plants, over the plants, not attached to the wall. They
In
had a
that
1
greenhouse,
gallon.
I
They had
was
a 1
using, like,
gallon
2
for
or 3
60
gallons at
bucks.
a time.
A
Yeah.
1-gallon would be suitable for most
A
people that are
battery 1
homegrown
gallon
ones. Yeah,
backpack. Yeah.
because it micronizes everything, correct?
Well, they give you like 7 different attachments. They also have a like
Tell it.
fogger. They have like a
So what's
it's
it cost
200
difference
bucks,
between
but
the fogger and
the fogger was $200. So, but it's a backpack fogger.
yeah,
Sequence, which
It's
one did you
plugged in.
use?
It's plugged in. But it
Yeah.
goes 20 micron to 50 micron particles. You can adjust it.
The one I used plugged in, so that's a lot more annoying than a
I
battery
like
one.
foggers. They're atomizers.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't go for the fogger because it's plugged in and I don't know, it was more expensive. So I was just like, I don't need, 4 gallons. Like that's what they kind of push at the top of their list is the 4-gallon, but that's more for like scale places, like, big
Yeah.
places.
It's really
Or if you're
annoying
gonna go
dragging an
outside,
electrical
it's
cord
nice to
around.
have a fogger.
Exactly. So what's that, Dan?
If you're going outdoors, it's nice to have a fogger.
Yeah, true, yeah. Yeah, but that's the problem. Their fogger, unless I missed a different one, their foggers were all plug-in. So everywhere I grow outdoor is
I'd be hard
is
pressed to find
is a
battery.
good ways away from electric.
So you need to take a little mini generator on like a kid's wagon and take that bitch out in
do
the
have a
woods with you,
generator.
start it up, yeah, and just plug that thing
Yeah.
in and rock and roll. Because it's not like you got to keep it there.
Yeah, well, I
There's
just got the
wagon.
battery for this year, and then maybe next year I'll get the fogger.
I mean, just real talk. You can go on Craigslist and you can find something I'm talking about right there for probably less than $100, man.
Yeah.
Save you a lot of
Go
pain in the
into
ass.
the door.
Uncle Rick, I'm still young and I'll handle it. That's the nice part about it being on your back. He said it was too heavy. But yeah, I don't know. I got tired of when you want to, score IPM, you really want to get under the leaves is the important part, and a hand bottle sucks real fast.
It does.
Ooh, she's here.
Oh my God, there we go.
The dog.
Diamond,
dog
Yeah,
Diamond
man. I knew
does
that was
not
coming.
fail you on that one.
No. Well, she said, it's supposed to be 6 minutes and it's only been 5, so she's doing good.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Punctuality gang.
Fofo says check out a patio misting system, I guess. I have to check it out. Hey, Tara.
Hey, eat a bag of dicks.
I was
guys.
about to say.
Slide over this way. There you go.
Hey, dude.
I don't know
Now
if
that's a
you can hear
conversation
it.
starter, right?
Let's see. I gotta find a way for Tara to hear.
I can hear you. Here, I brought dabs. I brought dabs.
She can hear because she has dabs.
All right, say something.
Hey.
Hey,
you can
what are
hear
you
it
doing?
because it's coming out of the
Red
cans.
leather,
Got it.
blue leather.
I got it through the speakers now.
Obligatory
Like,
red
first-
leather, yellow leather.
Oh, red, yes. Multicolored leather.
So what are you gonna dab first, Tara?
Ooh, let's do dance.
All right, I'll heat her up. Let me mute this thing.
Nice that.
Yep.
Tell me what the terps you get on that.
You go ahead and terpalize that. Oh, everybody's waiting.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's what are those
Waiting.
sound things where you just listen to random sounds? That's what we're doing now.
A sound
Dab.
generator.
No, it's like
So the EVP dabs, is that what we're doing? Waiting for it to come through and say some crazy shit.
I think she would be dabbing the
You
Chem
can
D.
like go to Twitch and listen to
It is the
people.
Chem. It is the Chem D.
Sequence would know what I'm talking about.
I couldn't hear you because I had the torch on, but I
Yeah,
can
so
hear
you
now.
know how there's like those YouTube channels, Twitch channels that are just like random sounds. So like, and you just listen to sounds. You know what that's called? Hey, there, they're
ASMR.
saying, yeah, ASMR. So it's like that, but for dabs.
ASMR, yeah.
That's what
Oh,
it
I
is.
love the sound of like putting the wax in the bowl.
The
Mm-hmm.
sizzle.
Put that up
That's what I'm
against the mic,
saying.
like the melt sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's so excited. The turpometer is amazing.
Oh my gosh, I need to get one
I want one for Father's Day.
on my list.
Oh, one for Father's Day.
Father's Day is coming. You can either get the backpack fogger. Or you
Hopefully your
or
kids are
another
listening,
thing.
Dan.
Oh, they listen.
Okay. It's called a turpometer. Dan's kids.
Oh, wait. Dan's kids.
I think they're like $120.
I gotta say they gotta have a sale soon.
Yeah, I
I've
think I
been
got
waiting
mine
for
for.
one. Yeah, that would be nice. Even 100. Oh. Yep. Was a good wake and bake.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks for waiting for me, guys. I appreciate it.
No problem.
We got behind a couple slow pokes, but we were like hauling ass.
Yeah. People do that in Michigan.
I like it.
Yep.
Is that dab ASMR?
There we go. Yeah, that's the cleaning, everyone. Listen.
You got it. You know which
I
one it
could
is? Is
fall
when you
asleep
drop
now.
it into the
I could
the
fall
ISO.
asleep now.
Frank, did you hear that? Maybe that's what Frank means.
Yeah,
You listening?
he's in there. He's got turpometer. Yeah, no space in between Blue Kiss.
What is this? An argument about the pronunciation of how to spell this word?
Maybe. I don't know. Or is it turpometer? Is
Well,
what you-
this doesn't help. It's in all caps. So they don't have any emphasis.
Yeah.
Syllables.
Is
You know
it
what I
the-
mean?
It's either the turpometer or the turpometer.
The
Yeah.
turpometer.
Yeah.
That's way harder to say.
Still waiting for you to say it right.
Turbometer?
There you go.
That flows right.
Turpometer.
Turbometer? Yeah.
Turpometer?
If we're going
Banana.
scientific,
Do,
the
do,
scientific
do.
name of the turpometer.
Cinnamon?
Yeah.
Thermometer.
Yeah, it needs that old
Turbometer?
song.
All right.
Maybe if the O was hyphen,
Baby, come back.
it'd be the turbometer.
Do it all for me.
Hi. All right, guys. Thank you for
Have a
watching.
great
Get out of here.
day.
Then we're gonna get high.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, chat.
Cheers, guys. Thank you for this morning.
Hear the bong in the background.